Howdy, 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 hoo-hoo. Put that right there. Come on in, come on in. Hey, Miss Sarah. Hey, Nellie. Hey, Amanda. Hi, Bobby Joe. Hi, Miss Raquel. Hi, Miss Ann. Hey, Miss Sarah. Delilah. Hello, beautiful. Hello, 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 Miss Melissa. Hello, hello to all of my friends. Hi, Adam's family. I think my cold is better. I still have like whatever, but I think my cold is better, but my shoulder is kind of day to day. But one good thing about my shoulder, I was talking to Judy Ann. She's a liver transplant survivor. So she's been through this. And I was talking to her about it, and she and I both have the same experience. So it's like it comes on and it goes just as fast. So like literally I could be sitting here and suddenly it hurts, or I could be sitting here and it hurts and it lasts for like 3 weeks or a month. But then literally, like I could literally be sitting here and it just stop hurting and not hurt again until whenever it happens again, which could be months from now or years from now. So you know, it's just when there's nothing you can do about it. It's just whenever your liver like gets off of the nerve that it's pushing on, because it's just so enlarged, it's pushing on a nerve that hits in your, it hits and you just gotta wait for it to move itself. And when it does, whether it shrinks or it just alters or whatever, it changes everything. When you go to bed, put Vicks or vaccine on your chest and it will go away. My grandma used to tell me that, do that for chest congestion. All right, let me go look and see. Can you please pray for me and my dad is not being nice to me? Well, Lord, I lift up Lucas and his dad, and I ask that you would just be with them both, Lord. Lord, that you would heal them in that relationship, Lord. Lord, that you would bring safety and compassion and peace in that relationship, Lord. Lord, that you would just love on Lucas and his dad, Lord, in special and unique ways, that you'd minister to the deep areas of their hearts, Lord, and you would help them to get through whatever it is that's going on between them. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. It is, Miss Kim, but I just, like I told Miss Judy Ann, I just like focus on like it's temporary, you know, it's temporary. You can get through anything if you know it's going to end, right? If you knew it wasn't going to end, then that would be probably pretty discouraging. But I can get through anything if I know that like it's temporary. It's temporary. I just gotta, and I know it'll come back probably in the future, but in this moment, what I deal with is temporary. So I just gotta get through until the next time it hits, you know. But having said that, unless I absolutely can't function, I'm gonna be here, because like literally I can't just lay in, and honestly laying down doesn't do it either. So I can't just like lay around for like a month. Like in the past when it happened, laying down was the only relief I had. In this case, I can't lay down for very long and I can't sit up for very long. So I lay down for a little bit and I find some relief. Then I sit up and I find relief. And sometimes I find no relief no matter what I'm doing. So, but because I have to be sitting or laying or whatever at any given time, I mean, in this case, it doesn't do me any good to like take off unless, and let me tell you though, if I ever, because I've had days now of like really no sleep, if I ever find that sweet spot and I sleep right on through the show, I definitely will. My family's been told, do not bother me. Let people know I'm bumping the party. Because if I ever actually go to sleep and I find a sweet spot and I'm sleeping good, leave me alone. I'll get to you guys when I get back. whether it's 8 o'clock at night or if I sleep all through the night, praise the Lord, I'll see you tomorrow, because your girl could use some sleep. 721, we got 4 here. 721 for 4. But in the meantime, the pod party actually is really good because it distracts me. Somebody said, pray for blood pressure so high. Lord, I lift up Miss Linda, and I ask you just be with her, Lord. Lord, that you would heal and mend her body, Lord, that you would clear her arteries, Lord. Lord, that you would help her heart to be strong and to pump correctly, Lord. Lord, that all of her vascular system would come in alignment with your perfect will for her, Lord, and that her blood pressure would come down, and that her blood would flow smoothly and correctly through her body. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you so much. It will. I'm telling you, one of these days, unfortunately this happened during a pod party when I have to be live, but honestly, one of these days I'm going to click on the camera. You guys are going to be like, wow, you look so much better, because I'm just going to be better. Like, because literally, let me tell you how fast it happens. One day I like reached up and I felt it in my shoulder and I was like, oh no. And I knew. And for like a month I was down. And then I was sitting on the couch after 4 weeks of absolute torment, 3 or 4 weeks of absolute torment. And I was like, I'm not in pain. Why am I not in pain? And it went away and it didn't come back for months. So, I mean, it literally comes on and goes away just that quick. It just, picture there's something in there that's moving, and when it's either swelling or it's in a weird position and it hits that nerve, but once it comes off that nerve, you're okay again for a while. So, I did get a new car. I did. Hi, Miss Kimberly. Hi, Miss Melissa. I ended up with so my first car that I got, it had a problem. So we traded it back. So you had 7 days or 400 miles to trade it back if there was something wrong or you didn't like it. Even if you just got it and you were like, this isn't for me, because I went through Carvana, so you can't really test drive it. So that is your test drive. And so we traded it for a 2019 Nissan, oh my stars, any other time I could tell you. It's a Nissan Rogue. Nissan Rogue. It's a Nissan Rogue. 2019 Nissan Rogue. And we love it. We love it. I'm so glad. I know, this sounds terrible. I'm not glad because Carvana has to fix a car because there was an issue with it. But I'm so glad there was an issue with that car, because I would have kept it. I thought it was super cute. I was happy with the Ford EcoSport, and that's what I would have just kept. But I had no idea that there was a car that was so much better for me out there. I fit better in the Nissan Rogue. I'm more comfortable in the seats in the Nissan Rogue. My whole family likes it better. We like the interior better. We've got more space for my mom's walker and my wheelchair at the same time, and groceries. It's a much better fit for us. So God knew what he was doing. Excuse me. God knew what he was doing when we ended up swapping out the car. Because I was like, God, what are you doing? I know you gave me a car. And like, I got it, and now, like, of all the people to pick the one with the transmission issue, it would have to be me. And God was like, just hold up. Just wait for it. So, yeah, I love the Nissan Rogue. I actually can't imagine driving anything else. I really love it. Maybe it's because it's new to me, but I feel like it's everything I ever wanted in a car and more. And I say that, well, you guys have heard me say before, I'm not a fancy person. I don't need bells and whistles and all of the things. And from what I understand, my Nissan Rogue is like not actually a fancy Nissan Rogue. It has minimal like gizmos and gadgets, but I feel like it has so many dinger-dongers and fancies on it. I just feel so fancy in that thing. I don't need the fancy, but it feels really fancy to me. It's got a touch screen. that links up with my phone. I didn't have that before. It has little lights on the side panels of your, you know how like your, okay, so like your driver and passenger side doors have windows that go up and down. Well, if you go to the front, like where the triangle comes and meets, there's little orange lights. So if somebody's passing me in my blind spot, it'll light up so I know that there's somebody there. It has a camera to back up and it will like guide you, which is crazy to me. I don't know when we stopped backing up with old school, like just old fashioned doing it, but I can tell you with my shoulder being the way it is right now, I appreciate not throwing my shoulder back and looking behind me the way that I do. I don't think you can substitute for that. But I have been using that camera a little bit, so I love that feature on it. It has heated seats, which are going to be great for the winter. It has heated, like what are those mirrors called on the side of your car that you look, side mirrors? I don't know. I think there's a different name for them. But anyway, they're heated, so in the winter, it won't get all icy. And if it does, it'll un-ice them for you so that you're not, so you can drive safely. It has a braking feature that scares me, so I turn it off. It's got an emergency braking. So if like a pedestrian or an animal or something gets in front of you and it's supposed to like brake for you before you, like, it's supposed to react faster than you react. But it kind of scares me because I just think if something, especially where I live in rural Oklahoma, like there's always little critters running across the road. And so, I trust myself a little bit more than I trust that. So I do turn that off when I get in there. But it's cool that it has it. It also has a feature where if you're driving down the road and like you go out of your lane a little bit, it'll go beep, 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 beep. And it'll light up the dashboard and tell you, hey, get in your lane. Trying to think what else it's got going on. No, not an AC heater window. It's like a, it's like it, and I don't know how you activate it. I'm guessing it just does it automatically. Because if it gets icy outside, it's supposed to like defrost your mirrors without your, like, so they don't get iced up. It also has, which I thought was really cool, and I found out by accident, but if you have your brights on at night and there's a car coming, it automatically dims them. So like if you're somebody who forgets to turn your brights off when somebody's coming at you, it'll automatically dim them when it sees another car coming at you, which was kind of nice. And it does it in plenty of time, so you're not getting a ticket for brighting anybody, that's for sure. And you're not going to cause an accident by brighting somebody by accident. I like that. I wish all cars had that, because I'm usually the receptor of the bright lights from other cars. Can you please pray for me? I went to the BSU last night. I need prayers, please. Well, Lord, I lift up Abigail. And Lord, I don't fully understand, but Lord, I ask that you just be with her, Lord. Lord, that you would help her in all the ways that she needs it right now, Lord. Lord, that you would, if she needs healing, that you would heal her, and provisions you would provide for her, Lord. Lord, that whatever battle she's facing, Lord, that not only would she be aware of you going before her and beside her and behind her in every battle, but that she would see you visibly in her circumstance. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I still do pearls. I still do pearls, love. Yes, I still do pearls. Hey, Miss Ellen. Hi, Miss Angelica. All right, so tonight, let me tell you our lineup so far. We have Michelle P., Rachel Williams, Kathy Jonas, CJ girl, Patty Kirby, Angelica Perry, Peggy Tisher, Amp, Rodney Aaron, Judy Ann Ayers, Christine Hardy, and Lynn Sparspace, that are all on our list for tonight. To get on our list, at the top of your screen, you'll see PearlsWithCarey. Just add a .com. If for some reason, I know the other night we had some people that they couldn't get their cards to go through. One lady, it turned out they had froze her card or something, so it wasn't our system. But sometimes people want to like pay in full, or they want to use a different payment method that isn't available on our our regular website. If you go to our website, PearlsWithCarey.com, and click contact, you can see where it says warehouse, and you can put your order through there. If you do a warehouse order, because I'll be going back and forth between them, just remind me, hey Carrie, I placed an order, and I'll go find the order. But I have both order screens pulled up in front of me, so if you order over there, I should catch it. And then if you have, if you want purses, handbags, things like that, that's also going to be on that warehouse order. Squishy toys, blankets, all those things, that's also going to be over there. And I don't know how long we're going to keep the warehouse up for you guys to shop there. So if there's something you've been eyeballing, I would say get it sooner than later, because as of right this minute, so we had to pay for a second website because our initial website is doing updates. They're like just updating with the times. And so they were like, we're going to put you in queue on day one of the pod party for us to shut you down for 24 to 48 hours, which completely is not good in the middle of a work day. And so we paid for the second website. We got it all set up. I thought we were just going to switch over to that. It's not going to meet all of our needs, but in the meantime, that website gives us the ability to sync with our warehouse, and they can drop ship stuff right to you. So we have some of our products and some of our warehouse products over there on that. But I don't plan to pay, unless you guys really like the warehouse and order from it a lot and it pays for itself. I don't really plan to keep both going long term. So I don't know when I'm going to decide what I'm doing, but at some point I am going to either stick with what we have, or I'm going to go to the new website and eliminate what we currently have. Does that make sense? So if you want stuff from the warehouse, get in on that while you can, because I don't know how long I'll have that up. It could just be for the next couple weeks. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I think I pay for it again August 6th or August 9th for the website. So I might do that one more time and then make a decision at the end of that month, or I may make the decision before that. So it just kind of depends on several factors. It depends on what our website does when they finally do shut us down for 24 to 48 hours, because we're waiting on that to happen. When that does happen, then we'll be on the other website, until our whole party will be over there. And so we're playing it by ear right now. Things are kind of messy right this minute. It's not usually messy when it comes to like the website, but because they're doing some kind of fancy update, I don't really understand what they're doing. I think they're probably bringing AI into like the website hosting stuff. I don't know. I don't plan to use it because I don't really know what I'm doing with it. But I think that's what they're doing, is upgrading for that. Also, they're changing like shipping services and things. I'm not changing that, but if I ship directly from the website, then it would shift over. I'm going to ship like I always have. But anyway, they're making some changes. You can just go to my profile and there should be a link. And then and if you don't see the link, you'll see the name of the business, no matter what platform you're on. PearlsWithCarey, just add a .com if you don't see the link there. How do you get to the website? The warehouse. So when you go to PearlsWithCarey.com, Miss Bessie, you'll see at the top of the screen a contact area. Here, let me do it from my phone. It looks a little different on a computer, but let me just... PearlsWithCarey.com. And you'll just... On a computer, it'll already be across your screen, but on here, you'll have to go down the thing, and you'll see where it says contact. And if you click contact, did I click contact? You'll see the little bar, and when you go down here, there's like links. You'll see links to like Walton's Boutique, how to register for the boutique, Love and Serve Ministries, my Tupperware page for those who want to order Tupperware. Y'all go order Tupperware. I got to stay active. I need to sell $400 this month. And then the warehouse. And when you click the warehouse, it'll just pull up our other website. You'll see pods right there on the front screen. And then you can just shop whatever you want from there. Like you can literally, it'll be across the top. You just hover over it and it drops down on a computer. But on your phone, it'll be right here. You can shop Carry Critters. You can shop purses, handbags. Let me click purses, handbags. purses, handbags. You can shop all those things. All the things. All the things. So, and if you want to do pods, I did put a small amount of pods over there. Or you can order on the regular website. Either way, and I will, I'll see the order and we'll do it. So, all right. Let's wake you guys up, shall we? Wake up, you sleepy heads, all those heinies out of bed. Wake up, you sleepy heads, all those heinies out of bed. Don't need no crispy tater tots, you know it makes that body rock. Wake up, you sleepy heads, all those heinies out of bed. Wake up, you sleepy heads, all those heinies out of bed. Wake up! All right. We're going to go with Michelle P. Let me just give these a little swizzle swapple. I think I swishled them, but I just want to make sure. They working? Oh, there's one without a lid on it. It happens. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 for Miss Michelle P. We'll start with a little bag, but she could end up with a big bag. Michelle P. I used to live for the wake up song every live, and my grandma still has the necklace I got from you. Oh, thank you. Hey, Tabitha. All right, here we go. Thank you, Miss Joanne. Thank you, thank you. I'm getting there. I will tell you that my cough does not help with the shoulder. Go to the link. What's it called? I'm sorry. You'll go to Warehouse. After you go to PearlsWithCarey.com, you'll go to Contact and then Warehouse, and then that's where you can find all the other stuff. If you're just looking for the pods, you can go to PearlsWithCarey.com and scroll down. You'll see the pods there. But if you want to shop all the other things like the handbags, blankets, toys, stuff like that, the extra goodies, go to the contact section on PearlsWithCarey.com and then scroll down to where it says Warehouse, and then just click that link. It'll take you right to it. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. Hi, Tabitha. Hey, Patricia. Grandbabies are all doing good. They're all getting big. They are. Nativity bracelet. They are. I'm trying to think. I think Rev is 3 now, so my youngest grandbaby is 3, I believe. I believe he's 3 now. Hi, Miss Rhonda. I gotta look in my Bible to confirm that, because y'all, with 15 of them, sometimes I get them mixed up. Keychain and keychain. All right, tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. What am I missing? I mean, I'm missing a lot, but, oh, okay. So we got, oh, I grabbed more than one. All right, we got tic-tac-toe. Then we have anchor bracelets, what I was trying to think of. A nativity bracelet. Nativity bracelet. And anchor bracelet. I love these little nativity bracelets. I love them so much. So most songs, they just pop in my head and I just sing whatever, because I don't know the words to nothing, so I end up writing my own stuff. But in the case of the wake up song is very interesting because, let me get a keychain real quick for her. When I was like probably 1st grade, 2nd grade, we got a Jesus keychain for her. Jesus loves you, that's I know. You got your order today? Woohoo, Miss Raquel. So when I was little, there was a song that used to come on the radio every morning when it was time, right at the time when the bus was coming. And I knew it was time for me to get my butt outside and get on that bus. Anyway, and it talked about waking up and tater tots and stuff. And one day, probably 10 years ago now, at least 9 years ago, I was telling everybody that there was a song, and I was trying to remember how it went, to tell you guys how it went. And so my little kid version, because you know we don't remember everything the way that it is when we're little kids, and so I sang it. Well, and I thought it sounded pretty right. Well, it was completely wrong. It sounds completely not like that. So it's my version of that song that doesn't sound anything like that song. So that's how the Wake Up song came to be. So technically it's mine, but it originated or was inspired by, unintentionally, a real song. It was supposed to be the real song, but it wasn't, if that makes sense. 15 grandchildren. How many children do you have? So I have 6 children, but I only have 3 children with children. So Ayla doesn't have any kids yet. And Gus and Alex, obviously, they don't have any kids yet. They are 11 and 9. But Jason, Bree, and little Sydney have blessed me with 15 grandchildren. So yeah. All right, Rochelle Williams. Rochelle, I'm doing pods. What are you doing is called the pods, that's what I'm asking. So the pods, just go to PearlsWithCarey.com and scroll down and you'll see the pods. It'll be white and have like pearls on it. It'll say Pod Party, is what it looks like. And that's going to be PearlsWithCarey.com. And they're $5 each. And there's everything from pearls to jewelry, knitted handbags, giant fish, TVs, all kinds of stuff in here. Yep, it's called Pod Party. Yes, Pod Party. Hi, Miss Pamela. All right, here we go. Rochelle Williams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Rochelle. I did do my wake up song. If you go to YouTube, you can rewind and you can hear it from the beginning, Dylan. I just did it just a few minutes ago. What's funny is when you go to copyright laws, I think it has to be like 90% different than like whatever the original would be. So like if you rewrote the Beach Boys song, wish we all could be California girls. If you rewrote that song completely, if it was 90% different, then it wouldn't fall under the copyright law because it would be changed enough that it's not like the original. And I would say that my version of the Wake Up song, because it's so far off from the original, I think the only thing that it has in common with the original is Wake Up and Tater Tots, that it probably would be fine, copyright-wise. I'm not doing scoops tonight. I'm only doing pods tonight. I have not went and restocked. You started singing that song to your grands. I love it. We got a peg game. It's hour by hour, day by day, but I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I feel like the cold part, where my stuffy nose and stuff, I think that part's getting better. My shoulder is still something to get better from, though. Hair clip. But I think I'm getting better in some ways. Hi, Miss Karen. A plush elephant. Plush elephant. Hi, Christy Joe. Hi, Scoops. Crystal necklace. Yep, there's TVs, blenders, Roku's, live up rings. There's carry cash. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So you say that the younger boys at home are your sons not included in the number of grandchildren. You don't have to answer, Miss Carey. No, I'm fine with answering that. Ice cream cones. So my boys are both my grandchildren and my children. my two youngest, we adopted them, so they are our children. We're raising them as our children. They're aware that they are adopted. Pocket Critter, but I do count them in that 15 total. So yes, I do count them in that 15 total. So I have 6 kids and 15 grandkids, but if I took them out of the grandkid equation, then I have 13 grandkids and still 6 kids. But I count them as both because like I tell them, because I want to be transparent with them. I want to be honest with them. I want them to have the best life and the best of all worlds. That you were loved so much that just like me, I have 3 moms and 5 dads, that you got extra parents, and so their original parents will never not be their parents. They gave them life. You know what I mean? And so we want to honor that, and we want to love that, and we want to recognize that. And so they're aware that they were originally grandchildren, and that they were loved so much that they just got the best of all the worlds. So they know that they're adopted. They know that they were grandchildren. They also know they were mom and dad. And that choice was theirs. We didn't know, because can I tell you, it's a little bit weird when you adopt your grandchildren. I don't know if you've ever been down that journey, but even if they're newborns, if they're your grandchildren, it's kind of weird. It's like, well, what will they call me? Because the roles change, right? And it's kind of weird. It's like your uncles are now your brothers, and your mother's now your sister, and you know what I mean? And we didn't get mixed up with that. We kept, your biological parent is always your biological parent, and yes, you have your siblings, but it's up to you if we're brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mom, whatever. And so the boys on their own, we became mom and dad, and Ayla is sister, and Jason is Uncle Bubba. But he was Uncle Bubba even before the adoption. Like, he's always been Uncle Bubba, so he just kind of fits into, he's both uncle and brother, and he's always been Uncle Bubba. That's been his nickname the whole time since kids started having kids in our family. So nothing changed with him. And then little Sydney is just another brother, and they, and that's just it. That's the easiest way for us. And we know it gets confusing for like other families who maybe don't have that dynamic in their family. They don't understand, like, okay, so that's weird because you have like grandkids, yet they're your kids, yet they're their sibling, but that's really their aunt. But that's, how does it get twisted up? and and in the beginning, it was a little bit messy and confusing for us too, because we didn't know how we were going to address it. We didn't know how much involvement, or what our family looked like after that. Or, my nose is itching. I'm not wiping snot on my shirt, I promise. But like, we didn't know what our family looked like. Do we recover from that? Because can I tell you, even in a completely consensual, and it's the best thing for everybody, and everybody is on board for things, there's trauma there. There's always some level of trauma. I'm not crying, I just was coughing. There's some kind of trauma. There's trauma involved in adoption, even under the best circumstances. Even in a planned adoption, and that's one of the things, if you're a foster parent or you go through the classes and things they teach you, is that there's that biological and that bond and stuff, that there's always going to be a trauma there. And so we just recognize that, and we make the best of it. But anyway, they just know that they're so loved, and I do count them in both. I am okay. I just had a coughing fit. I try not to have too many of those, but I'm getting done with being sick on top of already being somebody that coughs constantly, so it happens. All right, ice cream cone. Ice cream cone. Oh, ice cream cone. Peg game. But yeah, so that's that. But if you ask them who we are, we're their parents, right? They'll just tell you, that's my mom, that's my dad. But if you ask them who their biological parent is, they'll say that's my mom too, because we want to honor that. We have ice cream cone. We have a peg game. This one is elimination peg game. We have a pocket critter. This one is Clickle Pickle. This one is one of the our new Clickle Pickle. And he clicks. If you listen, you can click your pickle. You can click your pickle. Yes. Yeah, we don't do like, even same here. We don't do like, I know some people do like that's your stepbrother or that's your half brother or that's your, we're just family. Like in our house, your sister is your sister, your brother is your brother, your mother is your mother, and like there's like nobody's less than. There's not like, you're not like half of anything. You are entirely family. Does that make sense? And maybe I have a unique perspective. I know you, Scoops, you're like me in what you just said, but like for me, I have a unique take on it because I was a foster kid who was adopted multiple times, right? So my first family, I was an only child until there was a remarriage and I was adopted into a family with 5 more siblings, right? And they were all older than me. My sister in that family, the youngest, was 10 years older than me. And those are my siblings. And then when I was in foster care, there are some kids that's your family, you know? Even if you're only there temporarily, even if you're that, like, not all of them. Can I tell you, not all my foster sisters and brothers became family to me, but there are some that you form a bond. You went through some things with, that you experienced some things with, you spent some time with, and those are some things that you go through that you can't explain to somebody that hasn't. I guess the best way I could explain that, and I've never been in the military, so I'm just kind of going out on a limb here, but I believe it's kind of the same thing, that if you've been to war with somebody, like in the military, that's your brother, right? That you've been through some stuff for the rest of your life. That person that you fought alongside with, that person that you went through some stuff with, when you get home, you're probably doing all your kids' birthday parties together. Even if you move to the opposite side of the world, you guys will always be in touch because that's your family, right? That person becomes your family. And the same is true in foster care. When you go through something in foster care, and some of us, if you've ever been a foster kid, you know what I'm talking about. It's not always a good experience. And if you've been through some things, and I'm not even talking about the foster care experience in general, it could be that you had a bad visit with your original family, and that person was always there to hold you when you came back from that. It could be that you had a bad experience in a foster home. It could be that there was a kid that was really traumatized in the that came into foster care, that wasn't ready to be in a house with other kids that traumatized other kids in the household, and you guys went through that together. It could be any number of things. The fact is that you went through something. It could literally be that you didn't go through anything other than the separation of your family, and that you were waiting to be reunited with your family together, right? And you waited together, and you encouraged and took care of each other together. And so I have foster siblings that are my siblings, period. There's no, you're a foster sibling, my kids don't know them as that. They know them as, this is your aunt, this is your uncle, period. Although they do know, hey, this family adopted you, so these siblings belong with this family, and this sibling belong with that family. Just because when you have 3 moms and 5 dads and you visit one, you're like, wait, where's Aunt Eden? Oh wait, she's with Grandma Lucy, right? So there's that. But we don't do halves or foster or steps or adopted versus unadopted. We're just all family. Deborah Pike. Yes. I got you. All right. Let's keep going. Crystal necklace. Crystal necklace. Hair clip. Hair clip. Hair clip. All right. Here's that necklace. It's like onyx. Then we have bees. I would love to do foster care, but my husband would have to get on board with it. I also would like to adopt an older child that's going to age out of the foster care system. You guys have heard me say it for 10 years. It's something near and dear to my heart. But again, that's something my husband would have to be on board with. And right now, that's not in God's like plan for us. But it could be in the future. You never know. But I would love to be able to foster adopt one day. Plush elephant. All in God's perfect timing, amen? So if it's meant to be, if it's supposed to happen, then it'll happen in His timing. All right, and here's that elephant. And it's Emerson the elephant. Meet Emerson the elephant, raised in lively New Orleans. He always turning cooking dinners into a full-blown kitchen dance party. Super, super, super cool. Yes, praise the Lord, Miss Teresa Evans. She says, I just want to give God all the glory and praise for healing my family. Won't He do it, guys? He is not just an individual healer. He is a relationship mender, a family repairer, and He doesn't just save just one. He saves the whole flock. Amen. I love that about God, and I say that all the time, that people say, like, I'm the only person who believes in God in my household. Just wait for it. Keep praying. Keep loving on Him. Don't give up on your family, because God He saves families, not just individuals. Obviously, it's between the person. It's an individual relationship, but He is the restorer of all things. He truly is. CJ girl, I fostered my sister-in-law's little girl, and then her biological grandparents wanted her. Oh, yes. And do you keep in touch or no? I know sometimes that works out and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Rebecca. CJ girl, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 or 5. One of those doesn't have a lid on it. That's all right. It didn't need a lid. We just need the paper out of it. We have an angel. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Rebecca. Earrings. Here's that one with no lid on it. There was another paper that's just floating around in there too somewhere. $20 carry cash. Let me know if you want to use that now or in the future. All right. Cross keychain necklace. I think I have one right in front of me. Not necklace. Cross keychain. Cross keychain, not necklace. Oh, a giant tower game. Come on. Come on. Come on. To order, just go to PearlsWithCarey.com at the top of your screen. No matter what platform you're on, you will see Pearls with Carey. Just add a .com, Miss Rebecca. Scroll down and you will see pods. That's where you go to order for today. This is that cross keychain. Crocheted cross keychain. I apologize that I keep like coughing and making noises. I apologize. I know some people that's going to drive them nuts. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Earrings and giant tower game. Earrings and giant tower game. Earrings. Her earrings are like studs. They look like diamond studs almost. They're not diamonds, but they look like diamond studs. And then she got this giant tower game, which, for the record, we love playing this. We have one of these in our house as well. Because when I bought one for the pod party, I bought one for us too. And I love this. All right. So I'm going to put her name on the top of the box. CJ. This very well may get its own label and ship just like it is, without unpacking it or putting it in a box. We'll see how I ship it, but it will be coming your way soon, love. I'm just gonna put it back here for the moment. And then I'm also gonna type it on her order screen so that I know that she got that tower game. I've been waiting for you to come back so I can say thank you for my prayers this week. On my chronic pain from my feet up to my back, my insurance has decided to pay. Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord! Now for some relief. I'll be getting them Monday the 27th. Praise the Lord. It is so much fun. That tower game, you balance it, and if it falls, then you lose. Tower game. Alright, and then I'm also going to type it on her order up here. Tower game. Alright. Mark that. Alright, thank you so much, Miss CJ girl. Also, update on Patty Kirby. She's home, but I think she said she's going back in the hospital. Or she didn't, I don't think she said. She is going back. They're going to do another surgery on her heart to do the other side of her heart. But she is slowly healing and getting better. Do you think a good massage would help with my back? No. I wish it would. I have the perfect little massager. Gus, I don't know what's got into him lately, but like, he's like, can I rub your back? He'll go around the house. Can I rub your back? Sydney's like, yeah. Ayla, she's like, no. But me, I'm like, you could try. But it doesn't help. Although it's nice that he wants to give back rubs. And he's not asking for money. He's not like, I'll rub your back for $5 or something. You know, he's like, he like just wants to rub people's backs. I'm like, you know what? I'm not upset about that at all. Yep. Back in the day when I was little, I remember walking on one of my dad's and also a couple of my brother's backs when I was little, and because they had, you know, their backs hurt or whatever, and so I would rub their backs, and then they'd lay on the floor, and I'd walk across their backs, and they'd be like, Carrie, get over here and walk on my back. So Gus hasn't figured out that he can do that, and he can't do that to me, but he could walk on Sydney's back, but we haven't told him that that's a thing. So I don't know if we're going to tell him that's a thing. Patty Kirby. got a pearly whirly. You just need me to braid your hair and you'll forget about your back. Yes, come braid my hair, Crimson. Yes. Speaking of, I've had a lot of people that have asked me how long my hair is, like regularly. They ask on the live and they also message me and say, how long is your hair? So my hair, my response is always it goes to my knees, right? That's what I always say. But we actually measured my hair yesterday. I don't know why we measured it, but we did. It was just something to do, I guess. And it's somewhere around 45 to 46 inches is how much hair I have. So, and I say 45 to 46 because Sydney was like, he was like, I think it's 45 and a half, 45, and somewhere between 45 and 46. So, I have 45 to 46 inches of hair. And she got an ornament. So for those that have been asking, that's how long my hair is. And apparently Facebook knows that I have long hair because it's been sending me all kinds of, like in my For You or whatever, people with hair that makes my hair look short. And I'm like, okay, Facebook, it's not a competition. God will meet all your needs. Philippians 1:19. That's a perfect ornament for Miss Patty right now. Thank you so much, Miss Patty Kirby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shoulder is still hurting. I think I'm feeling a little bit better from my cold that I got. Because I'm immune compromised. So when Ayla went back to school, any germs that were there came to me. So I ended up with a cough and a stuffy nose, but I think I'm mending from that. But my shoulder is still doing what it does. Angelica Perry, and she's got 2. Pearls are real, yes, Miss Raquel, yes. They are real pearls. Angelica Perry. Missing. Hi, Share Bear. It said 13 at checkout. Just making sure. I apologize. Are you in the USA? If you're not in the USA, it may be trying to convert it over to like your currency or whatever, but it shouldn't. If you're on Pearls with Carey, it should tell you can't order if you're international. If you're on the other one, I don't know if it'll tell you that or not, but we only ship to the USA. She's finishing up her CNA right now, and then she's going to get her CMA Pearl display, and then she's going to decide if she wants to go into like nursing. I never heard how your liver is the way it is. Just curious, never knew if you told it or not. So, animal dishcloth. So, we're not 100% sure. The likelihood is it's probably a combination of things, Miss Ashley. So, a couple years ago, I had pain in my back. And I thought, I was live, I was telling people, my back's just kind of sore, right? And I was like, I don't know, maybe I got like a UTI or a kidney stone. I don't know what's going on, but it got to a point where it was so uncomfortable that I thought I probably should go to the doctor and just get an antibiotic. Because whatever's going on, I either got a kidney stone or a UTI, and they're going to probably have to give me an antibiotic. That's what I thought was going to happen. But when I went to the doctor, they were like, we need to run some other tests. And I was like, okay. So we ended up doing blood work and ultrasound, a CAT scan, an endoscopy, a colonoscopy. We did all kinds of different things. And ultimately, they determined that I had a dangerously enlarged liver and fatty liver disease, but because I have end-stage hereditary chronic pancreatitis, sphincter of Oddi dysfunction, which has caused scar tissue throughout my entire abdomen, they weren't sure if I had cirrhosis, because cirrhosis is literally scarring of your liver. It's literally the scarring of the liver in the diseased tissues. And so they needed further tests. They needed to go in and do a biopsy, look at it closer, and do different things. And so, they needed to determine if it was the scar tissue they were seeing was from my other issues, or if it was from cirrhosis. So, in the end, they said that my liver is it's advanced diseased, and on paper it says cirrhosis, but it could be a combination of cirrhosis or the scarring, which is cirrhosis, could be caused by my pancreas issues. So it could be a combination of, the cause could be a combination of three things. Well, technically four things. So I have end-stage hereditary chronic pancreatitis, sphincter of Oddi dysfunction, which can cause damage to all my major organs, and has caused damage to all my major organs. And so that scar tissue and the extra work that my liver has to do, all could be caused by that issue. Also, I didn't have the healthiest of diets, and diet can cause damage to your liver. And if you don't know, because it's silent, you don't have pain receptors in your liver. So until your liver is swollen or you start becoming symptomatic of something, you might not know that you have liver disease. And so my eating habits could have caused it. And then I was on a lot of pain medications. I didn't like feeling droggy and whatever, so I wouldn't take like Dilaudid and morphine and things that they had prescribed to me. I would take ibuprofen, 800 milligram, and they initially wrote the prescription for it, and then I started doing it over the counter because I didn't have the funds to like keep filling my prescription. So I was like, well, if why am I paying all this money for a prescription if it's the same thing? The doctor said it's the same thing. So I would just go get my ibuprofen. Well, ibuprofen can damage your liver. And so it could be a combination of all three things: the ibuprofen, the end-stage hereditary chronic pancreatitis, sphincter of Oddi dysfunction, my eating habits, and then the fourth is genetics, because we know that I am genetically predisposed to disease of my pancreas, which doesn't just affect your pancreas. In my case, my entire GI system is affected. My intestines are infected from my mouth to the exit point. I have burns and scar tissue and all of the things. My kidneys, my heart, my liver, they've all been affected by it. And so genetically speaking, it could just be genetics playing a role in it. So that's what happened with my liver. So I have cirrhosis, and I'm probably not going to be a candidate for a transplant, because in order for me to get a transplant, one, it would be very difficult for me to survive it because of the extensive damage to my body from my pancreas issues. But two, in order for me to be approved, I would need to be able to receive both a double transplant of both my pancreas and my liver at the same time. And so it's one of those things that it's unlikely. So my best course of action is to try to prevent further damage as best I can. And some things you can't control, right? There's things you can't control. And so it'll advance how it's going to advance. But there are things you can do, like not eating fried or fatty foods, not eating red meats, not eating processed foods, not drinking anything other than water or green tea, and things like that. My diet is very limited, and when I go off course from that, and I'm guilty of going off course, because let me tell you, it's very difficult to stick to. Usually I pay for it in a very real way, because my body does not respond well to regular food. Yeah. So, but you can do things like that, and then, just getting through it, resting when you need to rest, understanding that you're going to have times when you just don't feel good, and getting through it. So, and when I first found out I had liver problems, it literally felt like a UTI or kidney stone. But since then, I've had times where I sleep 23 hours in a day. I've had times where I'm extremely sick. I've had pain in my shoulder. I've been jaundiced. I've had the fluid buildup in my abdomen and my whole body. And I've become very, very symptomatic from what I was 2 years ago. So, you have fatty liver. So, let me tell you, a lot of the country. I'm coming to you, Angelica Perry. A lot of the country, especially in the United States of America, due to the processed foods and the fried and things foods that happen, the way that we eat here in America and across the world. Okay, it's not just in America, but the way that people eat here, a lot of people are being diagnosed with things like fatty liver, and a lot of doctors will not tell you. They say, okay, you have fatty liver, you just got to watch your diet, you got to whatever, and they don't make a big deal of it. But I'm in a group on Facebook, right? And I see a lot of people that have all stages of liver disease, from where I'm at to people that are worse than me to people that are just getting diagnosed with fatty liver. And one thing that's very important that I'm realizing, and talking to my hepatologist and my endocrinologist and my whole team, is that a lot of times people don't realize how serious fatty liver can be. Fatty liver in and of itself can be reversed through changing what you're doing, whether you're drinking alcohol or doing drugs or you're taking medications or you're eating poorly, you're not getting enough exercise and things that can cause fatty liver. If you address it, you can reverse it. But it can very quickly turn into like fibrosis and even cirrhosis, and you could be on a transplant list in like a year or 2 or 5 years. And so always take it serious, because right now the damage that's there, if you've been diagnosed with fatty liver, can be reversed. But if you get into like fibrosis and cirrhosis, that's actually scarring and things that can't go in reverse. You can do things to stall it. You can do things to maybe get your levels better, like your blood levels and things like that. But ultimately you're going to be sick. So if you get a diagnosis like that, take it serious. Take it serious and do what you need to do to try to improve your health. I finally got myself a stack cooker for $64. Ooh, and it's available. Guys, Miss Christine. Oh, my stars. Miss Christine Hardy. Y'all, I just love her to pieces. Miss Christine, she sells Tupperware too, but listen to what she does. She says, Miss Carey, I finally got myself a stack cooker for $64. A big sale available at mytupperware.com/Carey. It is the best. She's promoting my Tupperware page. And to push you guys over there. If anybody knows what Christine Hardy's Tupperware page is, please go visit it. And in the meantime, if you happen to go to my page, I'd also appreciate it. But thank you so much, Miss Christine, for because she sells Tupperware too, but she's always trying to help me with mine. I just appreciate that so much. And she was under me, so she's not over me. It's not like she makes money off of me to do that. She's just being a friend. I love that. I love that. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Kim. Thank you. A stacker, yes, a stacker cooker. Pearl display and animal dishcloth. I'm coming, Miss Angelica. I'm coming, love. I'm coming. We're talking about all kinds of things here tonight, huh? All right, so here's her Pearl display. And then she has an animal dishcloth. How cute is that? What is a stacker cooker? Hang on, I'll pull one up for you. I'll pull it up for you. Thank you so much, Miss Angelica. Miss Angelica. This bag is not sealing properly. I can feel it in my fingers not sealing right. There we go. There we go. Let me pull it up. my.tupperware.com/Carey. And you can, if you go to my page, PearlsWithCarey.com, and go to contact, there is a link to my Tupperware page right there, so that you don't have to try to remember how to type it in. Just go there and click. Oh, Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Just go there and click Tupperware, and it'll take you right to my page. This is what she's talking about. Actually, I have one of these in the house I can pull out and show you. But it has the, whoops, it has the bundt cake pan. You can cook all the things in the microwave. You got an animal dishcloth and a pearl display. And a pearl display. So this is what it looks like, and it stacks. And you can cook in the microwave. You can make a complete meal for 4, including dessert, in under 30 minutes. In a Tupperware wave stack cooker, prepare multiple dishes at once, all in the microwave. All-in-one cooking system, 2 stackable casserole dishes, medium and large. 1 colander allows you to cook an entire meal all in the microwave. Like, you put the whole thing in there. Complete meals in minutes. Cook up to 3 dishes at once in under 30 minutes. This set is made of unique high heat resistant up to 392 degrees Fahrenheit PES material for super sufficient cooking. Make appetizers, entrees, desserts, bake, steam, cook meat, fish, vegetables, dips, and desserts. Has a built-in colander for healthy dishes, drains fats, and steams vegetables without extra equipment. Compact and stackable. Casserole dishes nest for space-saving storage and minimal counter space use. They stay cool handles. Large handles stay cool to the touch, so when you pull it out, you don't have to get, they're plastic, and you don't have to get, like pot holders. They stay cool. They have easy cleanup, less mess to clean up. Everything is dishwasher safe. It comes with, Miss Angelica, you got a pearl display and a blue penguin animal dish towel. You got a 1.75 quart casserole dish, a 3-quart casserole dish, a casserole cover, a colander, a cone insert, a lid for storage, and then your manual for instructions on how to use it, and it also has like little recipes and things in there. So it's not a Tupperware party, but you can totally go order this right now. It's normally $129. It's $64 right now. So if you just go to my website, PearlsWithCarey.com, go to contact and click Tupperware, it'll take you to my website, and then you just in the search bar just type stack, and you'll see the stack cooker pop up, and that's where you go to place your order for it. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Angelica Perry. Next is Peggy Tisher. Peggy Tisher, come on down. Come on down. Come on down. She's got 5. You can only use plastic or nylon utensils. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is sweet Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy. Isn't that awesome? Oh yeah, I love that. And guys, I love that cake, that butt cake, silicone butt cake thing that you can make your cakes in, and you can like put like a can of soda and a box of cake mix together, mix it all up and put it in there and cook it for like 3 minutes or whatever, and it turns into the best cake you've ever had in your life. You can make that with the stack cooker also. So you kind of can do both. Like, you can cook whatever. You can make cakes in there. You can do all kinds of stuff. So all right. Here's her Pearly Whirly. Pearly Whirly. Really, truly, yes, really. Nativity bracelet. Hi, Miss Elsie girl. Keychain. Earrings. I have a set Tupperware bowls and one of the lids cracked. You have a cracked lid. If you contact Tupperware, Miss Debbie, just call that 800 number. They will replace that lid for you. And lotion. Even if that lid is like 50 years old, they will replace it. Having said that, I will tell you right now, lots of people, well, not lots of people, but a handful of people, when it's 7 minutes per cake if you do the soda thing. Thank you, Miss Christine. I couldn't remember how long it is. I had several people say, hey, I have this Tupperware from like 50 years ago, 70 years ago, and I need to replace the lid. It whatever, or my thing finally broke, or whatever. And they needed me to replace things, and I was like, I could not figure out how to do it. Could not figure it out. And like, I was like, how do I do this? And there was one lady that that is on my team with Tupperware, and she built her whole business on replacement parts. And I was like, how do you do it? And I never could get a sit down to figure out how to make it happen. So I always tell people, just call Tupperware, because if you call Tupperware on the 800 number, the person on the other end will literally process it for you, and it gets taken care of without all of the frustration of dealing with me, because I have to ask a million questions and then I still can't get it done for you. I had disappointed too many people trying to figure out how to do it, and I could never do it. So, but if you call their 800 number, every person who called it, the people on the line was able to like take care of that, and they swap it right out for you, no problem. And if they don't have, like, let's say it's something they don't make anymore, they don't have the mold for anymore, they don't whatever, then they'll replace it with something that's like of same value. So you could end up with like a whole new, you know, bowl set or something if they just don't have, if they don't have it. So all right, nativity bracelet and lotion. But they do still do honor and replace the parts. I just don't know. I don't know how to do it on my side, but they will if you call them. Nativity bracelet, lotion. We have a Jesus keychain, Jesus keychain, and earrings. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And she got a Jesus keychain. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Peggy. How does this work? So you go to the top of your screen, you'll see Pearls with Carey. You just go to PearlsWithCarey.com, and then you just scroll down and you'll see the pods, and then you just purchase pods. They're $5 each. They look like this, and then inside there's like pearls, or there's a paper that will tell you what you get. It's just a fun little thing that we do sometimes. All right, amp, bo bamp, banana fana, faux pamp, me, my, mo, amp. Again, it's for Cindy, 1, 2, 3. Don't know if you said, I just left, but it's my order tonight. Let me go look. So I have Amp, who I'm on right now. Then we have Rodney Aaron, Julianne Ayers, Christine Hardy, Lynn Sparpace, Deborah Pike Wilson. I'll have to update the list. But then we also have Shauna Townsley, Cindy Hodge, and then let me just go check my other order screen, make sure I don't have any over there on the other website. And that's it. That's who we got right now. And yes, it will be for tonight. I mean, if you ordered for tonight, let me go look and see if you ordered for tonight. Cindy Hodge. This one is Amp. Yep, you ordered for tonight, so you will be for tonight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. And she's got 3 pods. One of these is a pearl. Here's her Pearly Whirly. Pearly Whirly. Did you see my message? I didn't see it, love. Did you send me a message, or is it a, or did you say something on here? Let me see. Central. Please pray for my family. We lost my father's 3 months. My father 3 months ago, and tomorrow is his and my mother's anniversary. Oh, Lord, I lift up. I lift up Miss Rebecca and her family, and I just ask you just be with them, that you would just comfort them and give them peace, Lord. Lord, that you would help them in all the ways they need it right now, Lord, that they would just feel you with them. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. I'll be sending on Friday. On your invoice. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Karen. We got a bendable. Why do the numbers on them keep changing? Why do the numbers on what keep changing, Miss Shauna? What numbers? And a plush donut. So it's $5 for pods. Is that what you're asking about? Or are you talking about up top? That's how many viewers are watching and how many minutes that we're live. Is that the numbers you're talking about? Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. Bendables. Why do they keep like how many pods I do? So Amp ordered 3 pods. The Peggy Tischer, she ordered 5 pods. So they're getting however many they ordered. This is a plush donut. I had a black cat trying to get out of the box. We got cats down there too. We just haven't found any of them yet. So we got them. We got the meow meows. All right, this is Dottie the Donut. Meet Dottie the Donut. If she's not busy learning to crochet, she's snapping photo booth pics or perfecting her morning parfait. No, the pods, they're $5 a piece. I didn't know, right? I ordered 2 while I was there instead of paying 2 different shippings. Dang. You didn't have to pay 2 different shippings. You're okay. You only pay shipping. You only have to pay shipping the one time, and then I can ship them together. If you ordered twice, you'll just use add to order. It'll take that shipping off, and if I see that you paid shipping twice, I will refund the one. It looks like my order for Shauna Townsley, it looks like I have 1 pod for you. That's what my order screen looks like. I have 1 pod for you. And if you want to add another one, like if you're saying that you want to add a second one, just use add ADD the number 2 and order all squished together and hit apply in the coupon section. And if for some reason it doesn't take or doesn't whatever, just let me know or I'll watch for it and I'll take that off because I can ship them together for you, love. Hi, Miss Rudy. Hello, hello. That's okay. That's okay, Miss Shauna. All right. Thank you, Amp. Hey, look, it's a learning experience. When you're trying to watch on live and figure it out, like a lot of people that have been watching, they've been watching for years, right? But like if you're just tuning in for the first time, it might take a minute to get your bearings and go, wait, what's happening? what are you doing? Because there's so many moving parts happening, and I talk a lot. I tend to talk a lot, so sometimes that can make things confusing too. Rodney Aaron, come on down. Some nights I talk more than others. Sometimes I sing all night long. You just never know. You never know what's going to happen here at Pearls with Carey. The one thing I can tell you that will happen is that I will love on you and treat you how I would want to be treated, and I will pray for you if you need prayers. You can bank on that's going to happen throughout the night. If somebody needs prayers, I'm going to pray. If somebody needs a virtual hug, I'm here for it. But beyond that, I never know what we're talking about or doing. I learned a long time ago, you can only plan so much with these parties. When I first started Pearls, I thought, I'm going to be like the QVC ladies. Look at this beautiful and the whatever and yeah, that's not how this went. This went completely different than I had planned. But you know what? It's exactly how God planned it. So I'm cool. But definitely did not turn into a super professional QVC kind of vibe. It totally went a different route altogether. And a Lego. Where did I put those Legos? Oh, I see it. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. All right. Wendy girl! Is Wendy here? I see so. There's Wendy! Wendy! Guys, Wendy has been missing in action. Miss Wendy, these ladies have been looking for you. We've been looking and we haven't been able to see you. We didn't know where you were at. We were all so worried. I'm so glad that you came back to us. Judy Ann Ayers, thank you so much, Rodney Aaron. Judy, Miss Judy Ann Ayers. Judy Ann Ayers. All right. Hey, Trace. Hey, Paula. Should I start putting up my Christmas tree? Look, it's never too early to put up your Christmas tree. I know, like, when you go to the stores, like, I saw Halloween stuff out yesterday at a store, and I was like, it's July. But, earrings. But, like, it's never too soon. One year... What is that? Oh, they're Christmas ornaments. 1 year, I literally sang Christmas songs all year long while I was live. And when I wasn't live, too. These are like those bows that you put on presents. So cute. The older I get, the slower I move. Better get a head start. That's right. Look, it might take me till December to get that tree up. One branch at a time. I feel that. I feel it, Crimson. I can relate. Thank you so much, Miss Judy Ann. Christine Hardy, come on down. She's got 3. Christine Hardy. I got an email that something was shipped. What in the world was it? You had an order. Somebody bought you pods, I believe. Christine Hardy. I went on Walmart website 10 minutes ago and they have Christmas items for sale. See, I love it. There's not a long line tonight. I think this is the slowest pod party we've ever had in the history of pod parties, ever. Like, as far as, like, normally we're like, we sell out, or at least sell out some days in advance. We didn't this time. So, but you know what? I'm okay with that. We'll just take it easy. Just take it on easy. It just means we'll do pods for probably more days than we had planned. That's all right. I don't know about y'all, but I just like spending time with you guys. So, if we have to do pods extra days, that's cool. We got a flag pin. Although, I gotta warn you, if it goes in to August. We'll have Christmas in August because we got Christmas stuff in the Christmas in July pods. Ornament. I can't add it on my end. It won't let me add it on my end. It has to go through the website. And an egg. An ornament and an egg. Ornament and an egg. Ornament. And oil. Y'all, how hot is it in your neck of the woods? Y'all, it was 111 earlier today on my car. My car tells me the temperature outside. It said it was 111 outside. Let your light shine. Let your light shine. And then we have an egg. Need some Carey therapy. Oh no. I'm going to send you this egg, but I'm going to give you another egg too. Because this egg, look, it just like came apart a little bit. So you got the dinosaur egg. Not dinosaur, sorry. Dragon. It's a dragon. It's a dragon. Mighty, mighty dragon. So I'm going to go ahead and send it to you because you might still have fun playing with it. But this egg just like, I don't even know if I can get it back together again. It just like decided it doesn't want to be an egg or something. I'm still going to send this one to you because I want you to have all the fun of it. It might come apart in there. You may end up just with a 3D printed dragon. But I've got another egg for you too. Don't worry, I got this, and it's got a turtle in it. That way you get an egg that's not broken, because that egg, for whatever reason, it decided that it didn't want to be an egg anymore. And I don't think I can close it any better than I did. I imagine this thing's gonna finish breaking. I imagine. Operation Christmas Blessing for the egg. I mean the ornament, you got it. Thank you so much, Miss Christine. 91 heat index of 104. Right now we're 94 degrees according to my computer, but it was 111 at like 4 o'clock. So, which is crazy. Crazy talk. Crazy talk. Thank you so much, Miss Christine Hardy. Next is Lynn Scarpace. Lynn Scarpace. And I love being here hanging out. Oh, I love that you're here hanging out. Lynn Scarpace, and she has 4. She's got 4. Dollar General had their Halloween decorations out, but they were white and pink. You had to shade all your tomatoes with sheets. Oh my stars. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Was any of the stuff I sent of any use? Yeah, it would be in either the pod party or in this party. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, anything you guys send me, I always put it to use. Always. Some will go to Operation Christmas Blessing. Some will go into like whatever party we're working on. Bracelet. But yeah, I always, it's a blessing when you guys send stuff in, and I can absolutely use it. Wood ornament. Regular ornament. 75 in Wisconsin. That's where I need to be. 75 sounds like a great temperature. And hacky sack. When you do my order, please keep the papers that say what it is. You got it. You got it. I'll try to remember that. Wood ornament, regular ornament. Regular ornament. Bracelet. 45 in Milwaukee. Oh my stars. We got a hacky sack. We have a watermelon, Christmas watermelon slice, wood ornament. We have My God Will Hear Me, Micah 7:7. We have a bracelet. It's really pretty. Thank you, Miss Lynn. You bought some more. Yay! Let me send you some craft kits for my craft room. I have too many if you can use them. I can always use them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Lynn Scarpace. Next is Deborah Pike Wilson. Deborah Pike Wilson. Deborah Pike Wilson. Okay. And she's got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And let's see. Yesterday it felt like 109 in Iowa. Today it was beautiful. Got up to 79. Oh my stars. 60 and feels amazing. Nativity bracelet. I gotta tell you, those people that like take their RVs to like Florida in the winter and like, where is that 60 degrees? Jean Russo, wherever she lives, in the summer, they got it. They got the best of all worlds. No touch keychain. The best of all worlds. It never gets too hot, never gets too cold. But live in Madison, like Madison, where our church is at, or one of our churches. Bracelet. Is it Madison, Alabama? A pen. Madison, Wisconsin. Peg game. Popcorn. New Hampshire. New Hampshire is 60 degrees. Ooh. 75 here right now. One thing I like about ours has been scrunchy is that it's gotten better. So like at night it's not really that hot. In the heat of the day it's hot. Heart bag. Hacky sack. Yeah, 24/7, that would be ideal, KK. And $10 carry cash. Let me know if you want to use that $10 now or, now or on a future order. Let's grab some goodies for you. All right, we got a popcorn ball. It is about to start storming here in Ohio. Oh my stars. I go do all my shopping at night at 112 heat index in Norman, Oklahoma. Yes, Yes, I'm telling you what. No touch keychain. So we're up here in Bremen, so we're north of you by like 2 hours, I believe. Or hour and a half. Roar, that's the hacky sack. Nativity bracelet. She got one of the heart bags. Heart bags are so cute. They're so cute. They look like so. We have a scrunchie. She's got a scrunchie. I just realized I did not bring all my crochet stuff out for today. It's all right. We'll play it by ear. Scrunchie. If I have to fill something later, I will, but I might not have to. I already did the nativity bracelet. I did the scrunchie. Bracelet peg game pen. Bracelet peg game pen. Bracelet peg game It's an elf pen. Elf pen. We have peg game, which is golf, and then she's got a blue bracelet. Blue bracelet. Down the side. Thank you so much. Miss Deborah Pike Wilson. Did she say that she want to do her $10 carry cash now, or get a coupon code that she can use on anything in the future? What do you think, Miss Deborah? Before I put your order away, let me make sure I know what we're doing. I'm going to update the list too. All right. Oh, what's that? View message. Show. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent on those amazing peg games. I love those peg games. I do love them. I do. Hey, Chestine. All right, Shauna Townsley, and she's going to have paste. Then she might not be here. She might not be here. All right, Cindy Hodge, and she's got 5 for today. Paste 5. Then I'm just updating this list, and then I will read. Yes, I sure will. Raquel Bomer. Oh, Raquel, why does it do that? Edit. Oh, baby, baby. Ba-ba-ba, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Ba-ba-ba, baby. If you're wondering why I'm saying that, it's because her name on here for shipping is always baby, baby. And we laugh about it together because neither one of us know why it does it. Now, all her shipping information's right, and it'll say, baby, baby is ordered. And she's got 4. Paste 4. All her billing information's right, but her shipping information says to ship to baby, baby. Miss Rudy. Hi, Miss Patty Kirby. Patty says, I think you might have been filtered, Miss Patty, 'cause I don't. Oh, Miss Patty here. Thank you, everyone that are keeping me in prayer. Yes, Miss Patty, we love you, sister. We love you. Miss Rudy, she has for the 28th. So let me go over to the 28th for her. I'm just going to add her to the sheet that she needs. Miss Patty is healing, but she has a long way to go before she's all better. And they're going to do, and Miss Patty, you correct me if I'm wrong, they're going to do another surgery to repair the other side of her heart. So she's still got a long ways to go. She's got a long ways to go. That was Miss Rudy for the 28th. Then we have Tina Lee Durant, and she is 6 for tonight. Paste. Then we have, yeah, she's really been through it. Really been through it. Copy. We have, actually, I gotta ask her before I do that. I was just thinking about something that she could use some help with, but I'm gonna wait and ask for permission because I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about that. 7 for Miss Peggy. I've never spoken to her, but I feel I know her through you. She's amazing. I am feeling a little bit better. Okay, so this is going to be 3 for her. 3 for her. And then let me refund shipping. I am feeling a little bit better. Like the cold aspect that I have is getting better. But the shoulder thing is a day-by-day thing. But hopefully it'll get better soon. I hope. I hope. All right. Let me make myself a note because it's not letting me refund it yet on the shipping, but it will. So let me just refund ship. And I'll go back and refund that shipping when it lets me. It makes it wait a certain amount of time. And when I say a certain amount of time, it's like 30 minutes to an hour. I forget. I don't know if it varies or not. But it doesn't do it immediately. I think it has something to do with like once it gets done processing, then I can do it. But it'll just say void or cancel. So I have to wait for it to update. So let me refund it. But I'll refund it right back to you as soon as it lets me. Going back to my order screen. It'll be tonight. It might not go on your card tonight, but it will be refunded tonight. Before I'm done being live even. It will probably be done while I'm live. Alright, Shauna Townsley. Shauna Townsley, come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Yeah. Let me go check our other website, make sure we don't have all help is appreciated. Okay, so is there anyone, so she just made it clear that I can say whatever I want because she trusts me to not like do anything weird. If there is anybody, give me just a minute. If there is anybody that lives near Oxford, Ohio, if you live near Oxford, Ohio, and maybe you have some like young guys or somebody with a pickup truck, as you guys know, when Patty had her Widowmaker heart attack, they were in the middle of moving, and so they still have to move. They obviously, the landlord had some compassion or whatever and said, okay, whatever. They had to, that they still have to move by like the end of the month. And so, obviously, she is in no condition to be moving, much less trying to pack boxes or anything like that. So if anybody who is in like the Oxford, Ohio area, if you will message the page, if you think you might be able to help like pack up some boxes or maybe load a truck and help get it over to her house, I would love for us to be able to somehow help her with that. I don't know how I could do it from here, but I do know I have a wide viewer range, and I know that we got lots of people that if they're close enough that they absolutely would. So I don't know if we have anybody near that area in Ohio, but if we do, please message the page and I will connect you with Miss Patty, and so you guys can get it all worked out to her. Maybe you guys can be like the hands and feet for her, because her and her husband are both going through it. Her husband had a stroke. She's now had a widowmaker heart attack. They're both in not great shape right this minute, and she's getting ready to go in for another surgery on her heart to work on the other side of her heart. So anybody who might be in that area, or maybe you're affiliated, connected with a church in that area, that you want to plug in with me, I'll reach out to the pastor or minister there. I would love to get them some help, because I don't know how they're going to move on their own. I just don't. And so if we can be a blessing in some way, just reach out to me and I'll put you in touch with her, and we'll see if we can't help her in that capacity. Miss Patty Teresa Longpreg says contact Oxford University. They may be able to get help from students from over there too. So Miss Cat says she's not sure, but she might be somewhat close to you. She's somewhere over there near Ohio. She's got to see where Oxford's at. So we're going to see if we can't get some people, maybe like just come be your hands and feet, so you can get all set up and stuff. I don't know how much help we can find, but if we can find you some, we're going to try to help find some, because I cannot imagine trying to move and having open heart surgery and a widowmaker heart attack at that, and all the different things that you're going through right now. So if we can be a help, we definitely want to be. And if you're not local, if you're not able to help in that capacity, if you just keep her and her husband in prayer, because they certainly can use it right now. Shauna Townsley. One thing that I do know is that God will not fail. So any area that she's going to need help, I know that he's going to come through, whether it's through you guys or through praying for people to come. Something's going to come through for that. So, but if we can be a help, we certainly want to be. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Here we go for Shauna Townsley. A pouch. So I have Shauna Townsley, Cindy Hodge, Raquel Bomer, Tina Lee Durant, and Peggy Tisher. Did you hear your name? Are you Miss Cindy? I think you might be Miss Cindy. If you are, you're coming up next. Keychain, and if you're not, if you didn't just hear your name, let me know, and I'll see if I can figure out where your order's at. Because I didn't see it on my screen, so maybe I did skip it. I don't think so, but I'll double check. Water game. Pouch keychain water game. Pouch. Water game. I love these water games. I am such a big kid. When I see these water games, like, I'm not even kidding, my inner child comes out. It takes me right back to the back seat of the car. You know, your parents are driving you somewhere and you're going somewhere and they hand you one of these water games that they picked up at like Kmart, which isn't even a thing anymore. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're my age or older, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It takes you right back to your childhood. Like, I can't believe they even still sell these things and that we can get our hands on them. I just love them. I love them. Then we have the pouch. And then she has a keychain that says Jesus saves. Jesus saves. Yes, I love those water games. Pods are $5. $5 for pods. Takes me right back. Every time I pick one up, I'm like, my inner child is just like squealing with. I play with them. I don't know if you noticed, but every time I pick one up, I play with it all the way back up to give it to you guys because I just love it. I love those things. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Shauna Townsley, thank you so much. And let me just mark that I need to still refund that shipping on here so that when it lets me, I can go make sure that that happens. Miss Cindy Hodge, sweet Miss Cindy Hodge, come on down. Come on down. Come on down. And she's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You love them too. I'm telling you, it takes me right back. Have you ever had an apple turnover? I have. Like an empanada, like the apple empanadas, like the fried pies, the apple like fried pies. Is that what you're talking about? I've had those. They are delicious. Although, can I tell you, anything with apple with a little bit of cinnamon that's warmed up, I love. I'm a sucker for it. And fun fact, even with my here's a pearl for her. 1 pearl for Miss Cindy. Even with my liver stuff, although I can't have like the added sugars and things like that you have when you like bake with apples, I can take an apple and I can slice it up and I can put like cinnamon on top of it, like just lightly, and like heat it in the microwave or bake it or whatever, and it still tastes kind of like an apple pie. I love me some warm apples. Do you have fudge on the site? I do not have fudge on the site because it's hard to ship it in the heat. So in the fall, we'll start selling it again. But in the summer, we kind of hold off a little bit. Right? And apples are sweet enough if you get the right kind. And I never know what kind is the right kind. So I don't know about you guys, but my apples are like Russian roulette. I'll buy an apple and I think I got it right, and then I'll get a bitter apple and I'm like, ugh, a sour apple or whatever. And then next time I'll get apples, they'll be sweet and they'll be so delicious. And I'm like, oh, I nailed it. And then I'll like heat them up and I'll make them all nice and nummy. Santa hat. But I play Russian roulette with my apples because I never know if I'm going to get a sour one or a sweet one. And because I can't add sugar to it, when I get sour ones, I'm like, But can I tell you, when they're sour, I think you're supposed to like bake with the sour ones or cook with them, I think. I don't know. Bendables. But my boys, specifically Gus, he likes the ones that are sour. Not me. I want a nice, sweet, delicious apple. Dish towel. I usually get those. Is it something delicious? It's actually called Delicious Apple. Red Delicious or something like that. Those are usually okay, but I never know for sure. And a pen. Right, you never know. You never know. And a pen. Let's see, we got Santa hat, bendable. Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. That's right. Santa baby. All right. Bendable. She's got a reindeer. She's got a Santa hat. Santa hat. A bendable. A pen. And one of these cute dish towels. Elf pen. We have beacon, Be strong. Be kind. Be kind. Be strong. Super cute. Red Delicious. That's right. That's what it's called. That's the one I usually aim for. I never know if I'm going to get it right or not, but that's what I try to go for. And this has an elf on it. Like from the movie Elf. Santa, I know him! So many different kinds of apples. Look, true story. And there's so many different kinds of onions too. I have to be so careful with onions because I like onions. I like to cook with onions and things, and I can have onions. But there's a onion, at least one kind, and I don't know what kind. There's one that I'm pretty sure I'm good with anytime I get it. It's like yellow, and I know I'm usually okay. But like there are some onions that will set my pancreas right off and I'm right in the hospital. So I have to be really careful when it comes to onions. Because if I get the wrong one, I'm hurting. Having said that, I like onions in like different, in different things because it adds flavor. But I have to be careful because like I said, some of them are no bueno for me. Raquel, thank you so much. Miss Cindy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're all about the green apples, Miss Robin? Oh, my stars. I literally never know which ones to get. I never know. But I do love me an apple. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't have that, Miss Peggy. I wish I could, but I can't have that. I wish I could. Raquel. Boom. The only sweeteners that I can have are 100% honey, like all natural honey, which for the record, fun fact, when you buy honey in the grocery store and it says it's all natural, a lot of times they still add sugar to it. Imagine that. I had no idea. I really thought if it said 100% sugar, 100% honey, it was, but it doesn't have to be. So, yeah, that's a fun fact. But 100% honey or 100% maple syrup, or I can have I think it's stevia, the plant. As long as it hasn't been altered. But I don't do it because I don't want to get it wrong. All right, so she got that Angel, Miss Raquel. Mac is my jam when it comes to apples. I'm here, 2 different shipping addresses, and it charged me for shipping twice. A pocket critter. Hang on, we need to make sure. You need to go to the spice merchant in Wichita and get the honey sprinkles, pure honey sprinkles. Bracelet. What is that? It's just like sugar sprinkled on your apples. It's so yummy. Oh my stars. And that is at the spice merchant. Pearl display. I'm going to try to remember that. Bracelet and pearl display. And then, Miss Shawn, I got to get with you because I need to know where I'm shipping to. Let's say bracelet. I guess a bracelet. Pearl display. Bracelet. And do I have any of my Carey critters in here? I need to put a note. Let me put a note for a Carey critter because I did not bring them in. I'm going to put hatching chick. Hatching chick. Let's see if I can get somebody to bring me one. I meant to bring them out here. Let's see if Ayla sends one out. Keep the papers. Keep the papers. Okay, there's her papers. All right, and then I'm just waiting on Ayla. In the meantime, Shauna, let me go look and see if it'll let me refund your shipping yet. But let me look and see about the address, because she says she's got 2 different shipping addresses. You're eating a peach right now. Issue refund, so it's letting me issue the refund now. See, it doesn't take that long to do it. It takes a minute. I don't know why, but it has to go through a process or something. It used to be like instant. You're still wearing the other one you got? That's awesome. Orders. Order screen. And let me check out her. I'm type 2 diabetic. I can't have any regular sugar. I have to get stevia also. Yes. Alright, so Shauna, let me see. Her shipping address on this one is... So without giving your address, is the one with the trailer the right okay, got it. That, I see what you're talking about. That's the right one? That one? Okay. So let me copy. I'm just going to go over to your other order and change it on there so that I don't paste. Copy, paste, save. Now let me just go back to the other and make sure we got everything else still on there right. Got it. Got it, got it. I've got you, Miss Shauna. I've got you, love. I don't think she's checking her messages. White peaches are the best with potato chips. I have never had fruit with chips. Is that a thing people do? I mean, Christine Hardy does it. So people do it. Hey, can you send me out a hatching chick? In my room on top of the entertainment center. Okay, thanks. Anyway, is that a thing that people do, fruit and chips? And let me see, Deborah Sherrard. I'm gonna add her to my list. She has 2 for today. We're gonna keep moving here in just a minute. 2 for today. Then for the 23rd. Hey, Jojo. 23rd. Paste. And she has 3 for the 23rd. 3 for the 23rd. And 5 for the 28th. 5 for the 28th. Oh, here she comes. I'm gonna make her wait for a second. Paste. I'm coming, hold on. I'm coming. Your hatching chick has arrived. All right. Thank you. All right. And her hatching chick has arrived. And this is a hatching chick. Look how cute it is. It came out of its little egg. Little egg, little egg, little egg. All right. Now I can mark that as filled. There we go. Thank you so much, Miss Raquel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pickles and tuna is good with mayo. Hey, I like pickles and tuna now. Although, I haven't ate a lot of tuna in the last little bit. I kind of, sometimes it grosses me out. Like, I like it, but sometimes it'll gross me out, and then I won't eat it for, like, weeks or months, and then I'll forget about what grossed me out, and then I'll eat it again. But I do like tuna. But every once in a while, you'll find, like, something fish-like in there. Imagine that. It just ruins it for me. Tina Lee Durant. But I do like, when I do that, I replace it with chicken, like the shredded chicken, like chicken breast. Tina Lee, and she's got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I do like tuna, though. A little bit. They do a little bit crimson. They're not too crazy bad, though. About maybe an hour. 45 minutes to an hour. There is a pearl. This is a angel bag charm. Angel bag charm. The joys of a brain injury. I know that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sheet mask. I'll have to look into that and see what kind I'm buying. I don't know what kind I'm buying, but I'll look into it and see. Nail file. Earrings. And a yo-yo. All right. Sheet mask, nail file. Sheet mask. Nail file. Yo-yo. Yo-yo-yo. Oh, earrings. I knew I was forgetting something. Sheet mask. Nail file. John 3:16 yo-yo. Let me get you some earrings. Earrings, earrings, earrings. I do reuse the pods, yes. Oh, they're cute little snowman earrings. Frosty the Snowman was a very something something. Snowman. Snowman earrings. Thank you so much, Miss Tina Lee. But yeah, I have a whole big basket that's got probably 100,000 pods in it. I'm not even kidding. Right next to me, it's a big, like, laundry basket type thing. It's at the end of the table, and it probably has about 100,000 pods in there. Because we've done pods where we did like 50,000 in a party. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. Did we? Yeah, we did. We did do 50,000 pods in a party once. And then we just keep buying pods. If we forget we have them, I forget we have them, and then I buy more. 130. Peggy Tischer. Peggy Tischer. Peggy Tischer. Sweet Miss Peggy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have the viewership we had when we were able to do like 50,000 pods in a party though. 2, 4, 6, 7. Back then we would put up like 1,000 and we do them from like noon until midnight. Like, y'all remember those parties when we do like 1,000 in a day? Woo! Those were something. All right, so we have a butterfly charm. Butterfly charm. I grabbed a bag, but I don't think we need it. Then we have a angel charm. I'm good, how are you? I didn't see it, Miss Tracy. Please pray for my husband's cousin, Shannon. She is on life support. Lord, we lift up Shannon and Tracy's husband and family, Lord, and we just ask you to be with all of them right now, Lord. Lord, that you would heal and mend Miss Shannon, and that you would just help her to heal and be made whole, Lord. Lord, that whatever's going on with her, that you would reach her in her innermost parts, Lord, and you do the work that needs to be done. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Pearl display. You remember those days? Yep, we used to be live for 12, 15 hours straight, just opening, 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 opening. To a point, a sloth, that we would have like calluses on our thumbs from opening so many pods in a day, and our hands would be cramping at the end of the night. Yep, true story. We had so much fun though. Keychain. You're eating popcorn? Ooh. Duffel bag. And keychain. All right, let's see. We got duffel bag. Oh, I'm knocking things down. Duffel bag. Where'd I put it? Duffel bag. Sloth. 2 keychains. Now I grab a pearl display yet. We have a duffel bag. Put that in there. We have a wind-up sloth. It says, Jesus loves you so much. We have a Santa keychain and a Jesus keychain. And let me grab you a pearl display. You just ate a soft taco. Ooh, yum. And a pearl display. Thank you so much, Miss Peggy Tischer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got your package today? Woo woo! Yay! I love it when you get Carey mail. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Peggy Tischer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love. Miss Debbie Sherrard, come on down. Debbie Sherrard, and she has 2. Come on down. It's Taco Tuesday. Yes. I'm afraid to eat tacos because of the lettuce thing going on. Honestly, I don't think I would even notice. if that cyclosporia got me, every day I'm nauseous and in the bathroom like 7 times a day. So like literally, that's just part of my health stuff. I don't think I would even notice if I got something like that. I think I would just be like, it's just another day. Today's just a rougher day than some days. Like, I don't, so I would, for me, that, and honestly, with what I can eat, like, if I got rid of like all my veggies and my fruits, I can only have water and green tea. So like, for me, I just have to have what it is and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Although I can do my shakes with like organic 100% peanut butter and a banana. Oh, I guess it's still fruit. Is bananas on that list? Because I like my, well, or frozen, are frozen fruits included in that? I don't think so. So I could do that too. I could do frozen. I don't know. I haven't really put any thought into it. I've just done what I always do, just because I'm already restricted enough. But I can see how like the normal person would be like, yeah, I couldn't, I'd be worried about it. Do you have cream color yarn or light tan? I have both, cream color and light tan. I have both. I'm in the same boat. I have an autoimmune disease and I can't eat hardly anything. Yep. Can't hardly eat anything and probably wouldn't notice paddle ball if I got something like cyclosporia. Maybe. Oh, it's time for a coughing fit. Maybe, but I don't think so. We have Jesus loves you so much. So cute. Yes, I do have all the colors of yarn though. Just about every color you can think of I've got. I need a scrunchie made in cream or tan. I can do that for you. I can do that for you. Thank you so much, Miss Deborah Sherrard. I get to coughing so hard that my eyes look like I'm crying. I'm not crying, I promise. Oh, my stars. All right. Anybody else want to get in on tonight? When I order, will you know? Yeah, just place your order, and then on the, there's like a note section on it, and just put what color you want. I can do cream or tan. I can do either one for you. So just put whatever color you want in there, and then I'll make it happen. Yes, 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 I will. All right. Does anybody else want to get in tonight? Get in tonight. Get in tonight. Does anybody else want to get in tonight? I could probably, let me grab. What color do you prefer, cream or black? I mean, cream or tan? And what size scrunchie are you going to do? I could probably just knock one out real quick. Maybe somebody will order while I'm doing it. Hey, just let me know, Miss Tina Lee. Just message me and I can make it happen for you. Hey, will you bring my crochet bag out, and will you bring it with tan yarn? And make sure my scrunchies, the regular scrunchie thingies, are in it, because I'm making a scrunchie. Okay, B? Okay, thanks. I got this. She's gonna bring my portable bag, because I have a go bag for crochet. Of course I do. Because literally, guys, there's so many times, like, my family can, like, just run, like, Sydney or Ayla can just run into, like, Walmart and get something, and I can just sit in the car, and it'll be so much faster for them to just go grab it and then bring it back. So I'll sit in the car and I'll just crochet while I wait for them. Or, like, recently I had to take the car to the shop, when I go to the shop, I'll sit there and I'll crochet while they're working on the car, or if I'm at a doctor's appointment, or if I go for my infusions, crochet. Just take my little crochet go bag with me, and whatever colors I need to complete the project that I have in mind that day to do, and just knock it out. It's like regular, it's like the same size as mine. Me either, Tina Lee. Me either. Los bien solos. Nope. I thought I heard my Ayla. I don't hear her yet. Bella has decided she's going to just hang out right outside my door. I wonder if she will bring tan or almond. I wonder if she knows the difference. I will order it and add it to my order for Thursday. Okay, Miss Crimson. I'll make it now for you, though. Might as well. We don't have any orders. No orders, no orders. Whew. Thought I heard her coming. I did hear her coming. I thought I was imagining it. I thought I was imagining it. Thank you. I wish Walmart would bring these bags back. These are the best crochet bags ever for a go bag. They work just so flawlessly. Is this color good for you, love? Let me know, let me know. Yeah, I thought for a minute I had Tylenol. Oh, apparently not. Apparently not. I'm just gonna set it over there. Whew. Purple. I have a pink purple in my bag right next to me. Tina Lee. Do you like that pink purple? Read, please. Sorry I missed what I got. Deborah Sherrard got a paddle ball and let's see. And a flag. Paddle ball and a flag pin. Paddle ball and a flag pin. Deborah Sherrard. Perfect, she says. Perfecto. This is not a new one. So where does it start? Maybe it is new. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I've been into it already, doesn't it? Maybe not. That's perfect. I'm not hard to please. Awesome. Well, I guess we will just make a mess of this one. All right. That's fine. That'll work just fine. Sorry, it pulled from a weird way. So we get to play with the yarn for a minute to get it all untangled. I don't know why they tangle it when they put it in there sometimes in the center, or if I just pull it out backwards or what, but sometimes you got to work before you can work. I'm going to make a scrunchie for Miss Crimson, and then I'm going to make a scrunchie for Miss Tina Lee. Look at that! If that ain't some... Okay. It was cut. I feel like that just wasn't proper like. It's all right. I'm going to make a regular size scrunchie for Miss Crimson, and then I'm making one for Miss Tina Lee. We're doing 2 different colors, but this one is Crimson's right here. And then if we don't have any orders by the time I'm done with this, then we'll just close it out. So if you want to order for tonight, you can. Order, order, order. Boy, howdy, this yarn is being ornery. Ornery tonight. Ornery, ornery. Sorry for not being here for so long. I just had things to do, but I'm back. I love your videos. I'm so glad you're back, Liz. I'm so glad you're back. Hi, JoJo. Hey, Jordan. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, Gurik. Thank you, thank you. Grassy. All right. Do 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 do. All right. Now we're just gonna pull it through to make it workable. You got a new animal? I got a cat sound now. You have a cat sound? That's cool. So not a cat, just a cat sound. I don't know, maybe, I'm pretty fast, maybe 15 minutes, maybe. I feel like I can make like 3 or 4 in an hour, maybe. It depends on it. So like if it's like one of the little ones, I can knock a lot of those out. But the regular size or the jumbo take a little bit longer because, you know, there's just more to them. But it just depends. But this one will probably be done within, probably start to finish, 10 minutes maybe, 15. Probably, I don't know. I'm almost done with the first round, and then the second round goes faster. This is the most time consuming what I'm doing right now. And then it'll be done. I have a cat, a real cat. Oh, good. And he's a couple months old. Oh, so sweet. Just a will thing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And these are never ending scrunchies. So like Tina Lee's, hers broke. It doesn't matter if like she was pulling a car with it. If it broke, then we'll replace it. So I say I'll replace it. And these are, like, literally, I know that I'm a little biased because I'm making them and they're mine and whatever. But, like, these are the best scrunchies I've ever had in my life. And I have long hair, so, like, I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, hair and putting your hair up and things. And these literally, they don't pull your hair. They hold your hair nice and securely. They look nice. They feel nice against your head. You don't get, like, headaches that some scrunchies will give you when you wear a scrunchie for, you know, too tight or too long or too, and like I said, I might just be biased because whatever, but like honestly, I feel like they're like, I'll never wear another kind of scrunchie in my whole life because these are just, I mean, maybe if somebody sent it to me as a gift, I would be nice, but like these meet all my scrunchie needs. They hold my hair great. They don't hurt me. Sister found the cat on the street, and my dad didn't really want another cat. We got a cat anyways. I love it. Watch, that cat will be his best friend. Sydney, he was like, don't you bring another dog here. And we fostered Rufus so that, like, until he could get a home, and Bree, like, brought him to the house because we were fostering him. And he was like, yep, this dog's mine. And that dog has been his ever since. True story. But he was like, we're not getting another animal. Well, now Rufus runs the show at our house. He is the main attraction here. True story. That dog, he is, Sydney loves that dog. If Sydney's home, Rufus is with him. If Sydney's not home, Rufus is like snuggled up with me or whoever. Rufus is an everybody dog, but like Sydney is a one dog kind of guy. He loves his dog. And it's the first dog he ever had that was his. We've had other dogs, like my service dog, and like Scrappy and stuff, but they've been my dog or the kid's dog. This is the first time Sydney's had a dog. And it's probably the only dog he'll ever have in his whole life, because he just loves him. Hi, Miss Mary. Hello, hello. It's almost done, guys. Almost done. God bless you too. You make scrunchies also? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Do you make scrunchies like these, or do you make a different way? Like, do you crochet yours? I think Rufus is probably the sweetest dog I've ever seen. He just wants to love you and snuggle and cuddle. He's just the best. Chi-Chi, on the other hand, she likes to snuggle, but she is a on my terms kind of dog. She's not really super affectionate. She will give you kisses or whatever, but she's like, give you a kiss and walk away kind of dog. Whereas Rufus is like, I will lick your face off of your body. Like, he just wants to snuggle. And he likes to, like, come across your, like, face. He'll put his, like, neck across your mouth because he wants you to kiss his mouth, kiss his neck. He's a silly dog. The vet says he's giving you a hug, that dogs hug like that. I don't know. All I know is that he loves to get loved. Yeah, it's pretty much done. I got like 2 or 3 more. 3 more little ones to go through, and then it's done. Oop, last one. Alright, pull that out of there. And then, well, normally I use a small gauge crochet hook to do this part, but I can do it with a needle, no problem. It works either way. It's literally just working this through the tying off the tail so it's hidden. No biggie. A needle will get it done. All right. So there is Crimson's done. Her scrunchie done. Just roll this up. next color. Catch that too. This one is Crimson. Crimson, what is your name on the real life? Just want to put your name on here for you. I feel like that went slow, but but I'm pretty fast with it. I don't know how long it took. I didn't time myself, but usually like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. Is Crimson Becky King? Crimson. Her husband was calling. She'll come back. She'll come back. In the meantime, we'll work on the other one. We'll work on the other one. What? I don't want this to like roll everywhere. Alright, we're gonna. Will that work up there? Ah! I just created myself a yarn ball holder thing. Don't mind me. Over here creating and inventing. Alright. Don't put that in your mouth, Carrie. God bless. God bless. All right, here we go. This is Tina Lee Durant. Tina Lee Durant. This one's not being nearly as big of a pain. The other one was being a little bit of a pain when I got it started, but this one's smooth sailing. I wish all crochet projects went this fast. Like, poof, it's just made. But some of them take a little while. Although there's satisfaction in watching something, like, come to life. Like, when you're making, like, a character, like a teddy bear or something. Watching it, like, almost like 3D print. You see its feet, and then its legs, and then its little butt, and its little belly, and then its shoulders, and then it's got arms and legs and a body. And then you add the head to it, and suddenly you've got this actual thing that's like an entire whatever. Hey, Crimson, what is your name? Not like your real name, so I can put it on your bag. Is it Becky King? They're $5. They're $5. If you get the jumbo, they're 10, but small and regular are 5. She's back, she's back. Hi, Michelle. I can get, like, crochet is so relaxing. I could, like, go in the zone. How do I pay you? Do you do Cash App? You can do Cash App if you want to. Or you can just go through the website. It just kind of depends. Whatever you want to do. If you don't want to go through the website. Website's easier because I have, like, all your shipping information, everything all in one place. But if you can't, like, it doesn't take your card or whatever, and you can't get it to go through, you can Cash App me. Darla Harper, right? Yep, Darla Harper. Darla Harper. I got you, Miss Darla. I got you, love. I got you, love. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's, I was working on scrunchies for the pod party, So I've got scrunchies in this bag that I need to tie off and whatever. So, but I've got different color scrunchies in there. I got like pink and cream, pink and white. You make it look easy. It's not hard. Like once you learn how to crochet, and I do teach crochet over on Carey Critters on YouTube. Once you get like the basics down, and really it's the hardest part about crochet is getting tension down. Once you get in a rhythm where your tension is consistent, crochet is really just knowing like the stitches and what to do with it, and how each thing like makes the shape of what you're trying to do. Like I could pretty much make anything, but but a lot of times people are intimidated. They think it looks hard or whatever, but honestly it's, if you it's one of those things you have to practice makes perfect, but once you've got it down, you've got it down for life. It's like riding a bike. You fall, you fall, you fall, you fall, you fall, and then when you get it, it's like just second nature, if that makes sense. Like those of you guys who've been riding a bike since you were a little kid, like you could probably get on a bike today and like you're probably not even going to think about it. You're just going to get on it and you can just ride it wherever. You don't really think about how to balance or how to move your handlebars unless you're on a new bike you haven't been on before. That's true for crochet too. Unless you're using like a new tool that you haven't used before, you pretty much, it's just like riding a bike. Once you get it down, it's down. It just takes a little bit of practice to figure it all out, and then you're good. Now, not everybody can crochet out of their head. Some people need like patterns and things, but I mean, I feel like if you know the stitches, you can do that, no problem. You can make anything. You know the dumplings the kids like right now? My best friend is crocheting them now. They're so cute. Yes, I actually had somebody order one of those from me the other day. A crochet dumpling with the dumpling case. Crochet dumpling case. Like, I don't sell the dumplings just because they got that warning on them, but I'll sell crochet dumplings all day long to you guys. Because they're safe for the kiddos. We're getting there, Miss Tina Lee. And guys, if you want to order pods, just go to the top of your screen. You'll see Pearls with Carey. Just add a .com, PearlsWithCarey.com. It's so relaxing, and it gives you something that you can do. So, like, it's not just... So, it's great for, like, making Christmas presents and things like that, right? Because quality... I mean, you can make quality items, and you can give them away as gifts and things like that. And you really can pour your heart into something and make something with love for your loved one. But also, like, if you're like me and you have like a ton of doctor's appointments, or you get stuck in the hospital all the time, or you go for infusions, or you have a car that breaks down all the time, so you're always at the mechanic shop, or you have I'm trying to think all the things where you just sit and wait. Take your crochet with you, and like you have something to keep your mind and your hands busy. And it's good if you have a brain injury like I do. It's good because you're counting. Like, even though I'm talking to you right now, I'm literally like counting as I go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I go in. So I'm counting as I go. And no matter what I'm crocheting, I'm always counting and trying to remember what row I'm on. Like right now I'm on row 2. And it's good brain exercise. If you have dementia, like in the early stages, it's good brain exercise. If you're just getting older, it's good brain exercise. If you had a stroke, it's good dexterity, or you have a spinal cord injury, it's good dexterity. Practice, because it makes your hands and your muscles work in ways that they are struggling to work. I'm learning to crochet with wobbles. Their video tutorials for each project are amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, and if you watch my videos on Carey Critters and you have questions and you're like, hey, how do I do something, or I got stuck somewhere, you can always message me. I'm good to I'm good to help you. I think it's good to have hobbies, and I'm down to help. Even if you're learning so you can sell it or whatever, I don't mind. I'm here to help. I think it's good to learn how to do new things. Check on your box today. It was stuck in Kansas City. Now it's moving. Hey, it's moving. Hey, look, I don't know what's going on with USPS and UPS, but y'all, I'm telling you right now, their ETA, expected delivery dates, are literally expected delivery dates. I've had several people lately. Oh, golly. I've had several people lately that their packages arrived like a day or two late or a day or too early. You cannot, trust their... It'll be there on Monday by 9 p.m. You can't trust that right now. You just simply cannot. I've had several people that are having those issues. I've had some people that have got it early. Those people are happy. They're not upset, right? But I've had some people that are like, my package is like on the other side of the planet. I don't know why. And then it comes like the next day or something. So it's just weird. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're charging us more and they're getting less accurate. All right. This one is Tina Lee Durant. Miss Tina. She's got one. Tina Lee Durant. I got you, love. I got you. Let me pull out these ones that are in my bag. Because I was working on them the other day. Not that one. These two. So that they're ready to go. My dad's friend taught me how to crochet. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love being able to do different things. My problem is I'll see something that I think is cool, and then I'm like, ooh, how do I do that? And then I'll decide to make it. Like different crafts that people do. Like somebody will do a craft at like a craft show or something, and I'll see it and I'll be like, ooh, I want to make those. So I'll learn how to do whatever it is. Whatever it is, I'll learn. I don't know where my sandwich bags went. You like these colors? I like these colors too. I made a unicorn in these colors the other day. For somebody. I don't like that. Let's do this side, actually. I wish I had my hook. I like doing this part with my smaller hook better than the needle. It does the same job, but it's just faster to me anyway. Because I just run it through and pull it out and it's done. Whereas I gotta kind of interweave it with the needle. All right. Oop. Put these away. Let's go see if we got any new orders. Let's put these in a bag because these will go in the pod party. I've got more in there too than this, but these were from the other day in the car. I was making these in the car. I I ordered it to be put in my pot order. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, put these on the table behind me. All right. Let's go look and see if we got any new orders. All right. We have Miss Darla, but I think she ordered it. Okay, let me refund your shipping because it's going with her other order. Refund that shipping. Oh, thank you, Miss Share Bear. I'm growing in my faith in God because of you. Oh, thank you so much, Share Bear. Gonna make me do it a different way. Let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. I'm trying to refund your shipping on this, but it's making me log in. Log in. Can you wait for me? Yeah. Yeah, I can wait for you. Yes, ma'am, I can. I can. Okay. I don't know what my password is. I will get that fixed for you. I'll get that shipping refunded for you, love. But it's not going to let me log in, so I got to wait till I get to the computer in the house. Because somehow I have lost my PayPal password. It didn't. It's all right. I got you. I got you. I'll fix it for you. I'll fix it for you. I just gotta wait till I go in the house because it's saying my password's wrong, but it's not. All right. Miss Share Bear is on her way to order for tonight. Hey, Cody. Hey, Christine. Oh, I wonder if I could do it through my... I can do it this way. I bet. Maybe not. Well, I can get to my PayPal, but I have to refund it through the website. So I can get to my PayPal, but I can't log in. I can log in through my app, but I can't log in through the thing, so I don't know what's going on, but I'll fix it. I'll fix it and refund the shipping on that. All right. Hey, Mandy V. Hey, Mammy Rose. Hello, hello. Where's Bercita tonight? ¿Dónde está mi amiga Bercita? Where are you, sister? She's always here. Where are you? Thank you. Thank you, Miss Darla. Share Bear went to order. If anybody else wants to order, now's the time. Go grab your pods or scrunchies or whatever you might want, whatever your heart desires. All right. Hey, Naki. Hello, hello. While we're waiting on that, I'll put my bag. You can tell I use this bag a lot. It is like rough at this point. I use it so much. It is a regular, I take it everywhere. I take that bag and my Bible all over the place. Almost everywhere I go. Oh, thank you so much. You're going to start a live yourself. Oh, that'll be wonderful. I say just do it. Just do it. Just do it. But don't get discouraged if you have like a 0-1 count at first. When I first went live for the very first time, I had a flickering 0-1, 0-1. Like, nobody's watching, one person's watching. Nobody's watching, two people are watching. Nobody's watching, one person's watching. And it just grew. But I know some people are like, nobody watches me, and they get discouraged. And my word of advice, if you're going to do live videos, is don't be discouraged by the numbers. If you go live, the people will come. Just keep showing up. Keep showing up, and you'll start building relationships and friendships. Hopefully you'll find relationships and friendships like I have. I found an amazing community out there that I would have never met if it wasn't for the wonderful world of the internet. True story. True story. Feeling very overwhelmed today because I have, oh, bless your heart, Abby. Well, Lord, we just lift up Abby, and we just ask that this would be smooth, easy time, Lord. And Lord, that you would limit her discomforts, Lord, and that you would just bless her and keep her. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you go live, let me know. I'll come watch you. I'll come tune in. I don't know that I'll be able to stay long, but I'll definitely pop in and say hi. If I know you're live, I sure will. Miss Sharebear went to order. When you went live for the first time, were you nervous? I had no clue what I was doing, so yeah, I was a little nervous. I wasn't really nervous. Actually, truth be told, I wasn't nervous. I just didn't know what to expect. I didn't think anybody would show up because I didn't know anybody. I'm that person that spends like all kinds of money on a birthday party and then nobody shows up to it. Like, so I figured this would be the same thing. I would go live and just nobody would show up, you know? So I kind of wasn't whatever, but I knew that God had told me that this is what I was supposed to do. And so, like, there was like a piece that came with that, knowing that like this is what God, it was almost like God told me to do this pearl thing, and like I was on a mission. Like I knew this is what I was supposed to do, and I just walked into it. And I guess I just showed up and I was just me. You know what I mean? I was like, I can only be me, so I'm just going to be me. And I didn't really have an expectation. But when I went live, like there were very few people going live yet. Lives had just started when I first went live. So like there wasn't really an expectation. Whereas now there's so many people that go live, you can be like, oh, well, how do these people do it? Or how do those people do it? And I've noticed like some people who are new to lives, or maybe not new to lives, but have been doing lives, a lot of times they pick up you can tell when people watch a lot of the same person, because sometimes they'll pick up their mannerisms when they're live. And so now there's like an expectation there, but there was no real expectation, just, I'm here, Lord, now do your thing. Because I don't know what I'm doing, so I just trust you, Lord, with whatever's going to happen here today. It's kind of how that went. And then when people started showing up, I was tickled. Like, I mean, I was genuinely so tickled. I had like I really didn't expect them to come and watch me and hang out with me and talk to me and say hi to me. And like, I was so, when I saw 5 people on my live, I was ecstatic. When we got to 10, I about fell over. When we hit our 100 for the first time, I thought I was going to have a coronary. Like, I mean, I was like, I cannot believe there are 100 people that want to spend time with me on the internet. Like, I was just, I was just very, it was a very humbling, very surreal experience to watch those numbers grow and then to start making those friendships. So I wasn't really nervous, but I didn't really have an expectation. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Share Bear. Share Bear, Share Bear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 6. One more. 7. All right. Share Bear, Share Bear. It's true, Crimson. If you're walking in what God wants you to do, He will truly help you in like the direction that you go. And that's been true for every area of my life. If I am in His will, if I'm doing things that He told me to do, it's a lot easier than when I go out on my own for anything. That's a fact. I have taken the hard road more times than the easy road, let me tell you. I am one of those people that always had to learn all the lessons the hard way, and God knew that, which is why I truly believe, when I tell my salvation story, I always compare it to Saul, because I really feel like God knew that I was going to have to be, like, He was going to have to get in my face. You know what I mean? She's not going to learn and let it, like we're going to do this the hard way, right? So let me get in her face, introduce myself to her tangibly, because this person, she's just going to take the hard road all the way. So, and He knew that I had trust issues and the whole 9 yards, and so He was like, let's just get this out of the way so we can have a relationship. We have a pink angel charm. Pink angel charm. Me either, Share Bear. I saw one where you had over 2,000 views. Yeah, we've had some times where we've had a lot of Pocket Critter, where we've had like a lot of people watching at one time. Koozie. Thank you, Tanaya. A koozie. Another koozie. Dish towel. You fell asleep? Well, good morning, sunshine. I'm glad that you came back to join us, sweet Miss Deborah. Pearl display. I wasn't talking enough. Miss Deborah fell asleep. It's that crochet, and I'm telling you, it'll put me to sleep too. It's so relaxing. It's relaxing to watch. It's relaxing to do. Bendable, you can just kind of like sink into it. If I'm not careful when I'm crocheting, when I'm live, I'll just get in the zone and I'll just forget you guys are even here. I'll just be, I gotta be careful, keep talking. Earrings, because if I get in the zone, you guys will be like, Carrie, we're talking to you. Hello, that's Carrie. Two koozies. And then she had a dish towel. a dish towel that says be kind. Be kind. We have the number 1 and the real cool dad for Mr. Ken. Koozies. We got a bendable and earrings. These are like little reindeer. Here's her bendable. They're really hard to see. You're probably not going to be able to see them, but they're little, they're like silver with like black faces, reindeer. Earrings. We need a pearl display. Isn't that dish towel so cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I really love it. See if I leave those there or not. Leave them there for right this minute. We have a pearl display. And then we have a pocket critter. Pocket critter. Let's see. Oh, I don't have stuffing out here. I don't have stuffing out here. You know what? He's not a pocket critter, but I just don't want to tell Ayla to come back out here again. I have this graduation turtle that's just sitting here waiting for a home because the person who ordered him never paid for him. So he needed a home anyway. So he's not a pocket critter, but he is a critter nonetheless. And I think you'll just love him. And I was wondering where he was going to get a home. And tonight he's getting a home because I don't want to keep telling Ayla to come bring me stuff. They are $5, Miss Janet. Thank you so much, Miss Sheriff Phillips. If that's okay with you. If that's not okay with you, I'll get a pocket critter out. If you'd rather have a hatchable egg, you just let me know. And I'll mark it and I'll just fill it later. But if that's good for you, then it's good for me. All right. When you order a scoop, when do you pay for the shipping? Right when you order it. So when you order the scoop, you'll pay for shipping right then. Right when you order, it'll come up with the shipping. The shipping. Hi, Miss Stephanie. All right. Anybody else want to get in tonight? Let me know. Let me know. Last call for tonight. And Miss Share Bear, if you prefer the hatchable egg over the turtle, you let me know. I can swap that out. I'll just do it after I'm not live. You just tell me and I'll make it happen for you. Last call. Check on my other site. All right, let's go look at the other site. Other side. We're going to my daughter. She loves watching you. Oh, I love it. Hi, Miss Stephanie. Cody Cameron. And Cody ordered 16 pods. All right, Cody Cameron. Cody Cameron. And he's got 16. Come on. Do the locomotion with me. Swing your hips now. Come on, baby. Do I need to order a hair scrunchie separately, or can I add it onto this order? You can add it onto this order. Just use add to order. ADD, the number 2, and order all squished together, and it will take the shipping off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if you have a specific color you want, just let me know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. All right, Cody Cameron. Cody Cameron, Cody Cameron. That went on the floor. Cameron. Here is that Pearly Whirly. Let me just make a bag for him. Cody Cameron. Hi there from Salinas, California. Hello, hello. Amongst the orders for tonight? Okay, you got it. All right. We have a bendable, one bendable. Then we have hacky sack. We have lotion. Keychain. Nail file. You have a stamp for me. Timestamp is, it's going to be right around 90. Right around 90. I didn't put the timestamp, but the person in front of you is 88, and the person like down after you, 2 down from you, is 111. So I would say start looking around timestamp 90. About 90 minutes in. Earrings. Oh, and Miss Deborah Pike Wilson, you had a $10 carry cash, and you can use that tonight too if you want to, or you can use it in the future. A tote, whatever you want to do, love. Popcorn. Hi, Rockin' Mama. Rockin' Mama. Tweet. Tweet. Wood ornament. Use it, you got it. Back scratch. Copy. Paste. 2. Okay, you added to the list, so I'll get you soon. All right, then we have, hi, Southern California. Oh, that's my Robin. That's my Miss Robin. We have animal dishcloth. Reborn babies, awesome. A tumbler. She rocks all the babies all night long, crying and a fussing and a singing their songs. All the little babies in, let's see, Princess Belle's nursery. Ornament. Love it when she rocks them in the rocking chair. Rockin' reborns. Boop, boop, boop. Rockin' reborns. All right, we got earrings. Do you have any reborns? I do have reborns. I do. I have one on my site that's available. And then I have $10 carry cash. Cody Cameron, do you want to use your carry cash now or in the future? And then I have one that sometimes he's for sale and sometimes he's not. And that's my Levi. I bought him as a model to use, and I love him, but occasionally I have attempted to sell him for $7.50. But I'm not upset that he hasn't sold because I like him for my model stuff. We got an ornament and a keychain. All right, so let's get all the goods first. We can throw the papers away as we go. All right, let's see. We've got an ornament, 2 ornaments, and a wood ornament. 2 ornaments and a wood ornament. 2 ornaments and a wood ornament. We have Santa on the beach. We have All Things Are Possible with God. And Rejoice Greatly, O Daughter of Zion. That's so good. We have 1, 2 keychain. 1, 2 keychain. We have an ornament. It's like a little ornament and a Jesus. We have 2 earrings. 2 earrings. 2. We have little candy canes and little Santa Clauses. Candy canes. And do you love Jesus? I do love Jesus. I love me some Jesus. And Santa Clauses. We have a bendable Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzz is free. We got a bendable, a back scratch, an animal dishcloth, popcorn hacky sack. Popcorn hacky sack. 1 for money, 2 for show, 3 to get rid of. Yo, can't go. I want to kick off my blue suede shoes. Alright. We got lotion, popcorn ball, hacky sack, popcorn ball, tumbler, lotion, hacky sack. This one is Elvis Presley. Thank you. Thank you very much. Elvis. Right, set that right there. We have a tote and a nail file. Tote. Tote and a nail file. All right. Mark this. All right. Let's see. All right, Michelle P. I need another. Do I have a? Don't really. It's all right. Yes, I do. I can do it like this. Oh. Michelle P. She's going to get this tumbler. If I can get it to fit in there, that is. Are you frozen? Oh no. Okay, Michelle P. Getting that tumbler. Not empty, but it'll work for my overflow. Then Rochelle Williams. It's going to get a nail file. CJ His promises are real. She got a popcorn ball. CJ got a popcorn ball. Do you have any more Elvis tumblers? I do not, but Miss Judy Ann Ayers can hook you up. Those came from Miss Judy Ann, and I think, Judy Ann, did you send those in? I think she did. But if not, I know she can make them. But I think Judy Ann Ayers sent those in for me. Okay, that was CJ. We have Patty Kirby. Patty Kirby. And she got a tote. That's going to be perfect for her. It's got owls on it. She's going to love it. Angelica Perry. Oh, thank you so much, Leslie. She got a hacky sack. Peggy Tisher. Peggy Tisher. She's got the animal dish towel. Oh, Amp. Good night, Miss Janet. She got the Rejoice Greatly, O Daughter of Zion ornament. Rodney Aaron. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. Rodney Aaron. I should fix that. What's going on with my marker? Aaron. Rodney Aaron. And it's Deborah Back Scratcher. Let's see if I got a different Sharpie. Let's see if this one's any better. Judy Ann Bears. This one's a little bit better. Well, we got a bendable for Miss Judy. Christine Hardy. We have a lotion. I am filling, so Cody Cameron ordered pods, and he wants all his pods distributed to all the people who ordered tonight. Lynn Scarpace. And so all the things you're getting, she got earrings that you're seeing in these bags right this minute, all came from Cody Cameron and his generosity for tonight. Blessing all the people in the room. All right, we got Deborah Pike Wilson. This one says, with God, all things are possible. Okay. Then we have Shauna Townsley. What is going on with this? My markers do not want to write on these bags tonight. She's got a Jesus keychain. We have Cindy Hodge. I have something else I can write on. My markers are like dying on me for some reason tonight. I can't help but think it has something to do with my bags. Let me see. That's dry erase. We don't want dry erase. Let's try this one. This one's working good. So we'll go with this one, Cindy Hodge. And she got the wooden ornament with Santa. Next we have Raquel Bomer. Raquel Bomer. She got earrings. Pearl for Tina Lee Durant. Let's see. Peggy Tischer, did she get something? She did. Deborah Sherrard, did she get something? Not yet. All right, Deborah Sherrard. Oh my stars. I cannot write. Oh my stars. Y'all don't even look at how I wrote her name. That's horrible. She got a little keychain. Oh my stars, oh my stars. Alright, so the bag's empty, but we still have Miss Cher Phillips. Let me grab something out of my bin over here. and I have a tumbler pouch. Let's just share Phillips. Share Phillips. I got it. All right. And she got tumbler pouch. All right. Now let me grab all. Uh-oh, I dropped some of these. I'll come back for those two. So. And then. One, two. I got them all dusty. There's those. All right. Next we have Deborah Pack Wilson. Deborah Pack Wilson. Thank you so much, Cody Cameron. Thank you, love. So here's that. Let me make sure I get that one. I did get that one. And then this one. Alright, and this one is 212. Whoops. 212. Here we go. And she's going to get 2 pods. Here we go. Yes, they're $5. Pods are $5. And to order, you just go to the top of your screen, bracelet, and you'll see Pearls with Carey, and just put a .com. PearlsWithCarey.com. And a pearl display. Bracelet and a pearl display for Deborah Pack Wilson. Pearl display and a bracelet. Thank you so much, Miss Deborah Pack Wilson. Thank you, love. All right. Let's see if we got anybody else. Let's go see. Yes. All right, we have Ashley Ford. Hi, Miss Christy. And she's got scoops for another night. All right, so let me just mark her on my scoop sheet for when we do scoops next. Ashley Ford, Ashley Ford. Where is my scoops? July scoops. Thank you, Miss Deborah. I do sell other stuff like clothes. I do. Right, Ashley Ford paste, and she has 2 medium. 2 medium. All right. Check my other screen. Lord, I lift up Miss Christy Jackson. I ask you to be with her and her knee, Lord. Lord, that you would heal and mend her knee, whatever's going on with it, Lord. You would just make it whole and well. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. So sorry your knee's bothering you, love. All right. Just see if there's anybody else. All right. Yeah, I sell clothes on Walton's Boutique, and then I also sell it sometimes here too. So, if you go to our website, you can see the shirts that we have, and then for Walton's Boutique, you can go to them on Facebook, and you can see all the different things that you can claim and order, and we can get that shipped right to you. All right. right, I'm just looking to see. I don't see anybody else. So, guys, I'm going to wake you guys up. I'm going to put you guys to bed. Guys, have a blessed and wonderful rest of your night. Let me just close this out. Because I know if I don't... How do we know which night our scoops will be? So, the next time we have scoops will be the next live. My next scheduled live is Thursday. I might do a pop-up tomorrow. It'll depend on my shoulder, to be honest. But if I don't do a pop-up tomorrow, which would be, when I do pop-ups, I still try to be around like 6 p.m. If I don't do one, then it would be Thursday. You would do the scoops on Thursday. Let me go close out the pod party for tonight. God bless you too. Alright, save. Alright, we're closed out for tonight. Alright, guys, here we go. Are you ready? If you know it, sing it with me. Okay, Tanaya. Sorry. I gotta have a cough attack before I sing, apparently. Alright, guys, thank you so much. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being the best part of Pearls with Carey. And I will see you guys next time right here at Pearls with Carey. Thursday is our next scheduled live. Watch for you. I might do a pop-up tomorrow. It just kind of it just kind of depends. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a coughing fit. Alright, now we can sing, hopefully. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Wake up, you sleepyheads, all those honeys out of bed. Wake up, you sleepyheads, all those honeys out of bed. Don't need no crispy tater tots. You know what makes that body rock. Wake up, you sleepyheads, all those honeys out of bed. Wake up, you sleepyheads, all those honeys out of bed. Wake up! Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. Bum, 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 bum. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweethearts. Good night. Good night, everybody. I love you. Stay sweet, stay blessed. God bless you. And I'll see you guys next time. Mwah! I love y'all. Good night. God bless.